We are live. This is Scott with Jenna and Scot Investigates. We are live at the Fairfield County Infirmary. We're gonna get started here in a few. We set up all of our. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So we've been here for about. We've been here for. I guess we got here around 6 and set up a bar. I apologize. I'm kind of just walking, pacing. So we set up. We got some motion cameras set up, which is a new thing we're doing. So we got 3 motion. So back up, Fairfield County Infirmary, Lancaster, Ohio. We were here about a week ago. So if you saw those videos, you saw what we were doing there. I'm not going to get into the history of this place. I did that before. There's a lot of it documented online. If you've seen some of the documentaries that some of the other ghost hunter shows have done, you've got a lot of that already. But yeah, we were here setting up. Hey, Kathy, how are you? I want one of those big chiefs. I was telling Jenna, I said we need to get back to Felicity, if not for no other reason than to get some of that food. So we'll have to plan a day to come out there and see you. So I was, since I'm the gear guy, I was going around in all the areas setting up cameras, and this place is it's pretty wild. We've been playing some Christmas music in here, kind of to trigger, to get stuff going. So we've been playing some Bing Crosby and things like that. Jenna's been picking up on some stuff. We've got a friend of ours here, Patience. She is one of the volunteers that works here, and she's going to be kind of with us. She's got her own gear and stuff, so we're going to kind of tag on this. But yeah, it's already been cool. I mean, I was upstairs. There's a plate that they got a room upstairs that has it's basically where they used to take the people that were unruly, had mental issues and things like that, and they didn't know how to take care of them, and they would literally chain them to the walls. And we'll go up there, but there's still the chains that are up there are new, but the actual mounts are the original mounts. So I've got a camera up there, an IR camera. I've got a REM pod and some other things. And we're already, as I was setting that up, we were already seeing some crazy stuff going on. So yeah, this is going to be a fun night. I'm kind of stoked. So, hey Diane, how are you? Thanks for joining. So the girls have already left. They've abandoned me. I'm basically in the dark walking around. They're down to business right now. So I'm going to walk that way. So real quick, if you saw before, we had a last time we were here, I was using one of the flashy balls that I carry around. We got one. Let's see here, this thing here. So I've got one of those in the closet where it moved last time on its own, which was very cool. If you saw that video, that was pretty wild. I don't usually get that excited over those kind of things, but yeah, it was cool. But again, we are Jenna and Scot Investigate. We are at the Fairfield County Infirmary, and I apologize. It looks like the camera's going in and out of focus. It's extremely cold here. I think it's like in the 30s, so I think the camera is having trouble focusing. Plus, it's the dark. So eventually, I'm gonna flip this camera around so you don't have to see my ugly face, and you'll be able to see what's really going on, because that's really what you're here for, is to see the investigation and see what we got going on. But thanks for joining us, and I'm going to flip this camera around now. Give me a second here, bear with me. There. So that's what we are on, the 2nd floor, and Christmas tree there. So we're gonna go ahead and walk on through. So I'll give you Kyle. Hey Kyle, what's up, buddy? Glad you could join us. So I've got a camera. Got a camera set up there.
Thanks, Scott.
Yes. Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, what happened?
I was going to try and get you to capture the cat ball going off.
Oh, you got one?
The second time it's gone off.
Oh, wow.
Wait, I'm doing full spectrum.
Okay, hang on.
He's just a big dumb kid, guys. Don't worry about it. He still doesn't understand I'm trying to do full spectrum.
Well, the audience wants to see too. Hear what I get. Jenna's in there doing experiments, and apparently I walked in, and so this is the room we were in before. So if you saw the video, looks like it's taking a minute to focus here. Come on. Are you messing with my camera, or is that just the environment? Let's see if I can get it to focus. It's gonna be one of those nights, isn't it? So yeah, we were about here, and I've got a camera now that I basically am watching it all night long. Chi-Town. Haven't been there in a while, actually. Or the last time we went to Chicago, I want to say it was 4 years ago. Saw the Foo Fighters up there at Wrigley Field. Definitely want to get back though. I do like Chicago. So yeah, I've got the camera here. It's pointing at it's basically a GoPro that's been modified for night vision. I've got an infrared light on top of that illuminates this. So that's just basically recording an IR. I've got the flashy ball here, which is where before, if you remember the original video, and give you an idea of what you're seeing in this room. That's the inside. I mean, it's pretty solid. There's no vents. There's no drafts. It's just kind of, it's doing its thing. But this ball actually, let me get down on it. And so it blinked and then it did like a full turn. And this floor, damn it, I meant to bring a level. I did not bring a level. But there's no divots. I mean, this is solid. And like, see, I'm hitting it hard. And it's not triggering that at all. But when it moves, it goes. So anyways, that was pretty cool. So hopefully we can maybe get to the bottom of that, either debunk it or figure out what's going on. Oh, cool. How you like that nano box? Have you had a chance to try it yet? Kyle says he got a nano box of static there. That's very cool. Yeah, you'll have fun with that. Those are good tools to work with. And then we've got what is that? Jenna's bug. I think it's a static meter. I'm supposed to be the tech guy, and she's got more toys than me. So let's see what this. Yeah, this is a static meter. So as it gets close to things, it does static. So we got a bunch of different things in here. But this is a room where last time we got a lot of activity. And then I think the girls are still over there in the creepy room. That's Patience. She's one of the volunteers here, and she invited us back, so we're graciously took her invite to come back up. Stand up. Did the dolls come alive yet? So if you guys are joining us for the first time, this is the creepy doll room. And if you know anything about me, okay, they don't like to be called creepy dolls.
Okay, guys, tell Scott about how much you do not like your dolls being called creepy.
They're beautiful.
I'm sorry. I've had some issues with dolls in the past. I know I'm being prejudiced and I'm overgeneralizing by saying that all dolls ultimately are creepy. I need to be better at that. So I will give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Can we start over? Hey Dory.
Hi, Dory.
We're ready to make the moon shine. Is that what we came up with?
That's right.
I'm not even
Make
sure.
that moon shine.
I'm not sure what that even means, but hey, we're just gonna.
Scott needs a belt.
I got a belt on, thank you. I might need an extra. I might need suspenders actually.
Hey y'all, we could play a fun new game.
So I'm
Moonshine.
gonna spin around the room and we're gonna look at all these beautiful dolls. They all have a history. So there's the first beautiful doll, and there's the other beautiful dolls.
Watch the ball.
Yeah, I see it. So we've got one of our cloud lights, which is triggered by vibrations as well.
No, that is
Or
motion.
that's motion. Sorry. So that one's the motion light. That's vibrations. There's another one of the flashy balls. Oh, look at the cute little baby in there. And then, oh, look at this little one. He's just sleeping.
How did the crutch get up here? Or that was back there.
And then, that's my favorite. That's my favorite
I don't
doll.
know. I don't remember them being there.
Then I have a glow-in-the-dark ball that we kept in here just to kind of see if we could see
I really
what's
don't
going
know how it
on.
got up here.
I don't know either.
So, and then
But I mean, since you guys have been here, we've had 3 other teams, so.
Well, they should list the things back. Yeah, I'm excited for it to see that.
and then the coolest doll of all, we got Aquaman talking to the fishes.
For the plan that Adam said is to get all of the paint off.
Yeah.
And then
So yeah, they're talking about the ceiling.
Yeah.
That'll be beautiful when they, yeah, because it looks like that'll,
That's gonna be a
yeah. You almost get to sandblast that.
Yeah. Well, you have to do it remember with that lights.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
But it actually just, it's really cool because it just adds a real
You know, Diane, I totally agree with you. Even though I'm not supposed to call these dolls creepy, they're just misunderstood dolls. They're
Hey, you
misunderstood.
forgot this one.
Which one? Oh,
These.
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you over there. So, yeah, my thing is the spirit stuff doesn't scare me.
Why she looking at me?
I get a little bit weirded out by the dolls and by clowns. And if they're clown dolls, it's double the problems. Yes, 10 ceilings. You're right, Dory. They're all over this place. It's all the way down, pretty much everywhere. Pretty much everywhere. Is it too bright? Is it bothering you? Is that better?
Oh, that's so much better. You guys like that better? Just so can you light some of the lights?
It's like mood lighting.
Why do I feel like they went over by the Christmas tree now that we're in here?
I think they did. I felt all this bubbliness and happiness, and then they were looking at this, and then the pictures, and then after the pictures, it was like they're waiting for music.
Well, let's get some music going. We got some? You good? I can put some on if not.
No,
Yeah, I
the
got
music
some.
is not good.
Oh, I meant Christmas music. Everybody's a critic. Everybody's a critic. This leads upstairs. We'll go up there at some point. Yay, Aquaman. Exactly. Yeah, I agree, Dory. I'm very much into the old building stuff, so it'll be cool. I think that's the plan. They're going to try to... Man, it's cold, man. Whew. It's definitely messing with the camera. So I apologize if it gets fuzzy. So we're going to play some Christmas music here. Sing along if you know the words. Two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear. We need to have like a paranormal version of that song. Okay, so I'm gonna walk down this hallway weather. And again, we're just kind of warming the place up. We're gonna do some experiments and that kind of stuff here shortly. We're just kind of introducing ourselves to the building so that they know we're here, that we're not trying to be too intrusive. Like I said, we're playing Christmas music, trying to keep the spirits up. Pardon the pun. But yeah, for this infirmary, it was built in the early 1800s, and originally was designed for the people that couldn't afford any place else to live, and they were kind of put here. The place didn't have electricity, I want to say, until like the 1950s, and then it kind of evolved from, they used to be called the poorhouse, to a place where people that had mental issues and health ailments that couldn't afford medical attention, they basically were put here and didn't necessarily get the best of care, and they just were kind of, a lot of them were kind of forgotten here. So you can imagine what kind of emotional turmoil that could be to be in something like that. So, trying to bring a little bit of maybe some joy back. The holidays can be an emotional time for anybody. It can be good emotions, it can be bad. So hopefully maybe playing some of this music might help trigger some of the positive. And I know the girls, when they were kind of doing their walk, they felt a lot of positive energy here. There is there's some talk of like a superintendent type of figure that kind of still kind of wanders. I won't say he's like super negative, but they said the girls were saying pretty much overall it was a positive stuff going on. So your daughter likes I can't call them creepy dolls. You're gonna have to catch me. I'm gonna have to start coming up with a better word for that, because apparently the dolls take offense to me calling them creepy. So, oh, that's cool, Dory. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. We're actually going to be in Franklin, Kentucky Saturday night, but I'll definitely have to check that out at some point. It's a fun place. The Nutcracker. He's like, yeah, there he is. Everybody enjoy that. And then, okay, so if I remember correctly, the way this building was set up, it was kind of divided in half. And they had a side for men and a side for women. And they weren't allowed to mingle, I guess for obvious reasons. And then they also had an orphanage upstairs for the babies. If you turn down that hallway, I believe that was for the men. And we'll eventually get down there. And this hallway here was for the women. And then sounds like they're playing some Christmas music in there. Sure, Kyle. We're always open for teaming up. The more the merrier. Yeah, hit us up. Hopefully some of the quarantine and restrictions will be lifted, and we can kind of get back to some sense of normalcy. And just so everybody knows, we were wearing masks when we first came in here. And right now it's literally just me, Jenna, and patients in this entire facility. So that's why we have our mask off. We are socially distancing. So we're trying to do the right thing, trying to be healthy, stay healthy. So yeah. Let me switch over here for a minute. So yeah, I'm just in the hallway, chilling out. Again, we're at Fairfield County Infirmary, and letting them get their thing together. So let me. So how's everybody doing on Thursday night? We don't usually go ghost hunting on a Thursday night, so this was kind of a. I said patients hit us up the last time we were here. She saw the feeds and was like, "Hey, you guys want to come back up?" And we're like, "Sure." Got some vacation time to burn towards the end of the year, so I figured why not go ghost hunting. So thanks for watching on Thursday night, or I guess some people, if they're in the UK, be Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, and we appreciate it. We appreciate. Oh, so that's we appreciate. You tore your back out. How much? So Dory lives upstate, up in. I don't know if you want people to know where you live. Not that you're trying to be like, the Unabomber or anything. I'll leave it up to you. But she lives on the northeastern part of the U.S. And they were supposed to get a shit ton of snow. So how much did you end up getting, Dory? 20 inches? Jesus. Sorry. That's a lot. I mean, we live in the Midwest. We're from Cincinnati. We get our share of weather. But wow, 20 inches of snow. Man, that's just curl up in a blanket, build a fire, and hope the internet doesn't go out. And pretty much just call it. Wow, 33 days for COVID? Jeez. I know I've had some friends and coworkers that have gone through that. Yeah, I've heard everything from people getting it, and it was more or less just like an like a fever, chills type of thing. It was kind of on the lower end scale, and I've heard people like what you said that it's been really, really bad. So good. I'm glad to hear, Kyle, that you're doing better on that. Okay, so yeah, Dory's 2 hours north in New York City. So 20 inches of snow, guys, up that way. And I know, I think there was a whole swath of that coming down through Washington, D.C. and that whole area, and we got a little bit of that where we were at. So, okay. Well, we're not on here to talk about snow, are we? Or to even look at me. We're here to see what we can see in the places. Ooh, that was cool. Sorry, I should probably flip this around. I'll flip this back around. me walk down this hallway real quick. I hear the girl's still in there. So just to give you an idea, there's our base camp is right through that door. They kind of would think with you being in the transportation field, that is kind of like a first line thing with all the goods and stuff. So check out that chair. That's really cool. I dig that. I see the little bear peeking out. Little bear. Hey, buddy. I just made the same noise I do to get my dogs to come to me. I don't know what I was expecting. Huh. Okay, that was kind of wild. Ugh. I just kind of freaked myself out. You guys won't see this, but I'll tell you. So we have a Ring door camera at our house. So when somebody comes to the door, you know, it'll send. If you guys have those smart doorbells, you know what I'm talking about, where it'll send you a message. Hey, there's someone at your front door, and you can talk to them, whatever. So as I was walking up to the door here with the bear, and I was making little noises. As soon as I did that, so it's right here, and I was going, hey, little bear. The Ring doorbell alert popped up on my screen and said, there's a person at the door. And my mind went to, not that it was from the Ring doorbell at our house where we live, it was at that door where I was looking at. And it was kind of like, yeah. Yeah, I'm an idiot. What do you want? What can I say? I mean, well, though. Okay. See if I can go interrupt them and see what they're doing. We can tag them. So there's a couple things we want to do. We're going to do an ink box section for sure. And what do you guys got?
Oh my gosh.
What's going on?
Is that for real?
I don't know. It's on the 13 Ghost Stories, and that's actually like a book of real stories.
Yeah.
So what
Okay, so you have to turn your light away so you can see so I can light it up.
All right. So
You'll have to probably turn that light down so that way she can show it to you.
okay, hang on. Oh shit. That's as slow as it goes. So
Alright.
that good?
I can't show it to you. You can't see it.
How's that?
You won't be able to
Okay,
see it on
right here.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna see it on camera. You see this outline right here?
Uh-huh.
That's these lines over here.
Okay.
Well, they feel it's the bound lady.
The bound lady.
What's that look like?
That's not the
Let's
bound
see
lady,
what you-
is it?
What?
You see right there in the wall where it's illuminated with the full spectrum?
Yeah.
Because of the way these
Lines are.
it's
They're
going
in the
like
same
that.
You're saying it's forming a symbol?
Yeah. And this looks like a bound woman.
They kept telling us, like, the bound lady, the bound lady.
The bound lady. It scares them. Because we were talking about looking out the window at the snow.
Oh wow, I see it now.
And it was like, no, the bound lady. The bound lady. I kept seeing tied up woman, but it's the bound lady. And you can't see it when you put your light on it.
So
There it is. Perfect
Or
right
it
now.
could have been something like
I mean, literally.
they saw
right there
someone
and there.
bound too.
hang on, let me turn my slide on here. That's pretty wild. So and unfortunately I can't get this on camera, so you just have to bear with me. So they were in the room with the dolls, and there's the front window that was shining in and had the shadows were on the wall, and they kept picking up on something saying bound lady, and kind of insinuating that there was something on the wall that was kind of formed
Oh
there.
no, you know what? Actually, Jenna, stay there.
And apparently,
I'm gonna go see if I can try now.
if you look at that wall, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get a picture of that. But unfortunately, it's made of shadows, so as soon as I turn a light on it, I'll have to get the IR camera. I'm gonna see if I can get something with the IR camera that way. But if you look at that window and the way the trees are outside, when the light shines through, it forms this kind of symbol on the wall. So patients just went out and was kind of looking and found that symbol, a very similar symbol, represents the bound lady. So now we gotta see how that plays out.
Oh man, you need that.
Oh. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to take a picture of it. You got the whole hold of it.
Do you are you able to catch it with just an IR?
I don't know, because you have all that light now. Your light's flooding.
What light? It can't be. Hang on. I'm gonna sit here. So yeah, that's pretty wild because I saw it. If you look at the wall, you can see it's like and again, it's like there's trees outside. There's natural lights coming through that, and then matter of fact, hang on. I'm getting some IR interference from this camera. Give me a second here. I'll turn this board up. Hang on. I see what I got going on. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna capture this because this is pretty cool. I mean, it might be.
I was trying to take a picture, I couldn't get it. Anytime there's any kind of light around it.
So what we were saying was, up against this wall, and again, you're not gonna see it, but there's a window. There's the window, and you can't really, probably not with this light on. Let me see if I can. That helps. There we go. So outside there, you can see across the street, potentially there's buildings. There's a highway right there. You might see a car go by here. And a car goes by. So the reflections coming through this window come back through here, hit on this wall. So you see kind of the shadows up there and stuff. And apparently they were in here and they were picking up on something that kept saying the bound lady. Well, when you turn the lights off and you don't have a light pointed at it, so you can see the shadows, it was forming from the light coming through the window pane. There's a tree, there's some various things out there.
This is serious.
And this glass.
Look at this vine. It's amazing.
Yeah, so sorry guys, camera's getting all crazy. So see the vine against the window?
That's it's thorny too.
So it's shining through and it's forming this symbol on this wall that patients went out to and was looking on the web. And that is a sigil or symbol for, what is it?
After death.
After death for the bound lady. So if any of you guys are into that stuff and can take a look at that and let us know. Because that was pretty wild. I mean, that's just like we haven't even turned on any of the ghost boxes. This is just more Jenna's intuition and that kind of stuff's going on. The creepy doll, yeah, we can call them CDs. That's a good idea. Peyton, we'll call them CDs. That way they don't.
I can't find the lady part now.
Yeah.
See, I'm not putting any.
Oh, there it is. I see it now with my camera down. Damn it. I need to.
Yeah, you have to turn your.
So guys, what I'll have to do is I have an infrared body camera that's running right now. That I should be able to pull some video from that. That infrared should pick that up. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you on camera because as soon as I do, it disappears.
That's crazy.
Although, you know what? I'll tell you what I will do. Maybe when I get to switch batteries, I might switch over quickly to a night vision over here. That might be worthwhile doing. Do a quick live feed or at least a video for later that shows that. We'll definitely do that.
Can you?
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out what's
Okay. I'm gonna walk out here then, so let her do her thing. She doesn't like the lights. Bright light. She's like a little mogwai. She's a gremlin. So again, this is the room where I saw my stuff. So we're not really ready to do this, but hey, this is Scott. I'm back here. You might remember me. I'm the guy with the beard. Last time I was here, I put one of those little toy balls. It flashes. It makes pretty colors. And you or maybe something or someone played with it or touched it, made it go off, and it moved. And I'm just curious if you're here with us now, if you could do something like that again. It'd be very, very fun. Be very excited to see that. Jenna said that she was picking up on a lot of positive, kind of happy, playful energy. So I'm hoping that maybe that energy is still here and would want to play and participate. Again, there's the ball in the closet there, and again, you may not understand the concept of space and time, so it is what it is, but I'll show you the one ball we have. Oh, there's this one that bounces and then it goes off. Well, kind of does. That one's kind of not as cool. That's a dud, I think. And then we've got this one. This is mine. My fun flashy ball. See how I picked it up and it went off? So you just barely have to touch it. Barely. See? Beep. So I'm going to back up. And if you're here with me, if you want, maybe you need Jenna in here. Because I know last time when we did this, we were in the other room and kind of were drawn into this room. But just curious, I'm here. You can show some love, show some appreciation. Not that you need to appreciate me, but I think it would be very exciting. I have some friends that are here with me that are also watching. So if you're in the mood for that, and of course the camera gets... Come on. Come back to me. Why aren't you focusing? There it goes. So if you do that, that would be very cool. I think last time I pointed at you, whatever it was, asked you to move. Am I putting too much pressure on you? I know sometimes can be tough. You've got performance anxiety. I get it. It happens to the best of us. Maybe later. Maybe you need to warm up first. Maybe you need the right energy. Maybe I'm not the right energy for this. You want the real deal. I get it. It's just me. Don't mind me. Nobody else does. Okay. You're not one to play. I got it. Well, folks, we'll have to come back to that. Again, I've had the camera running the entire time we've been here so far. So if anything's been going on in this room without us, it should capture that. Should be pretty cool. So, yeah, this is Jenna and Scot Investigate doing our walkthrough of Fairfield County Infirmary. Thanks for everybody joining. Oh, I know what I wanted to get to. I really wanted to give a shout out and thank everybody that has liked and shared our pages. We've seen a huge spike in that, and we really appreciate it. Trying to build our following and get more videos and more content and things like that, and trying to do it organically, and not. I'm sure all of you get tons and tons of invites to like pages every day from all kinds of things, and we try to limit that to people that would be interested in what we do, the paranormal stuff, versus it just being like we're just going to throw it out to everybody and hope that somebody likes us. So if you've seen a lot of a push there, that's what that's about. But again, Hang on, I swear I just saw something move down there, but unfortunately this is very blurry, so it's going to be my word against the cameras. There it goes. But again, I wanted to say thank you very much. I mean, it's been not even 2 weeks, I think, since we started our drive, if you will, to get to 1,000 likes. And I think we're like maybe less than 10 away from that. So I'm pretty excited about that. I like setting goals and seeing what we could do there. Hey Janice, how are you? Thanks for joining. So yeah, I was just looking, as I was talking about the likes and that, I was looking down this hallway out of the corner of my eye. I thought I saw something, but of course the camera was not being, not wanting to work for me. So again, girls are in the other room. They're doing some experiments. I'm gonna take you upstairs real quick. Does that sound like fun? We're gonna walk upstairs. So I've done this before. So up the steps, go up this. Nope, that doesn't lead anywhere. Sorry about your luck. So I was on the second floor. So somebody take mental note. Carmen, if you're still on here, remind me I was on the second floor. I think last time you helped me find my way. Because I don't have any breadcrumbs. I got to save those for my meal later because I didn't have a balanced diet. So yeah, so we've got down there at the end of the hall, you see there's like a prison door. That was where they kept people that didn't behave. I put them in the box. Awesome, thank you, Diane. 2 of my 3 kids have liked the page. The other one doesn't like Facebook. You know, Facebook is definitely, it is what it is. Sometimes it's a necessary evil. So I'm up on, this is the 4th floor. Let me give you perspective here. I'm about 6 feet tall. So, as you can see, maybe it's kind of hard to tell. But as I come up these steps, let me switch the camera here real quick. So there's me. So as I come up the steps, I'm at the top of the steps, and my head is hitting the ceilings. So literally, the ceiling is, like, I can't go any farther back without hitting it. So it's kind of interesting what they did here. So up here, now I'm going to switch back here. About got this thing down. This is what they called the dungeon. Now, this is the 4th floor. The reason they called this the dungeon, let me see if I can find a light here. So, see down through there. So this is basically like the attic of this place. But if you heard me talking earlier, window going down there too. So I have a camera set up here. I have a REM pod down here, which we thought was going off earlier. So you heard me talk about the chains and the shackles. There they are. So the chains themselves are not original, but the shackles are. So they would take people up here that were, troublesome. They didn't really know how to take care of them. I'm sure medications and things back then, they just they didn't want to deal with it, didn't know how. And they would basically chain them to the walls and let them just scream and holler until they wore themselves out. So as you can see, there's spots along these walls for where this all the way around. But yeah, they called this the dungeon because of the whole having chains on the walls. But it's actually the attic. This is the 4th floor. Let's see what we got here. In Tennessee, found a smoky white figure in the window of the haunted. Oh, that's cool. Huge scratch mark in the window with a normal camera. Interesting. Whereabouts in Tennessee was that at? We went to, Red Boiling Springs, the Thomas House Hotel in Tennessee. We've been to that before. That was a cool place. They had the guy the Whistler. And you could stay in a hotel in that, and we stayed in the room that was supposed to be the real creepy one. There's a ball down there at the end. Somebody keep an eye on, see where it's located. But so anyways, I've got a camera going, recording to downstairs. I got some Wi-Fi cameras set up. That's one of them there. So I'll pick this up. And then there's this little crow's nest, which is kind of crazy to get to. There's not much room up there that leads out, and you can actually look over the whole property. Climb up there. Hello? Oh, that's a voice I didn't recognize.
That's one of those guys that was coming up.
Oh, cool. How's it going, man? Not too bad. I was talking on feed, and I heard a man's voice. I'm like, okay. I know that's not a spirit, but I don't know what that is.
That'd be a pretty strong spirit.
Yeah, it would. It would be awesome.
I'd be pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Where's is everybody else up here too?
The girls are down on the second floor. They were in the doll room.
Oh, no kidding. I think I was just down there actually.
Unless they've moved, that's where they were at.
And they must have moved them. God, this light is bright as shite.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's a great one. Look at that. That's all the way right down there.
It's wonderful.
That's a good light.
Damn. We got someone on door dashing at night. I can't see the house number.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Damn, right there. I'll be. What's your name, man?
I'm Scott.
Scott. Nick.
Hey, nice to meet you, Nick.
You, she said you were from a paranormal project.
Yeah, we're with, so it's Jenna. Jenna's my partner, my wife. So it's Jenna and Scot investigate. So we do kind of our thing, and we just kind of roam around the place. We came here, was about 2 weeks ago on a Sunday, and checked it out for the first time, and it was pretty awesome. So
No kidding.
yeah, patients invited us back. She said, we're gonna be doing this tonight. You want to come up? It's like, yeah, we'd love to. So
Sweet, man.
here we are. But yeah, we're from Cincinnati,
Oh,
so
cool.
just right down the street.
Did you guys have a pretty active time when you were here last time?
Yeah.
Nice.
So one of the cool things I was telling them, so I'm Jenna is more the empath, the more spiritual. I'm the skeptic scientist. It's like most everything I try to debunk or can.
I'm more on your side too.
Okay, so it's like not saying that the stuff, and you guys listening to this, not saying that the stuff doesn't exist out there. I just don't tend to jump to that conclusion the first thing.
Right.
I'm like, it could be lots of different things. So we had
Because I'm not like a lot of people around here. I'm not empathic. I'm not any of that stuff.
either am I.
Yeah.
Apparently, Jenna's like, little kid spirits love you. They love to come up to you and all this. I'm like, I don't feel it. I'm like, if I can't see it with my senses, I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
but
I can't pick up on.
but I've seen her do some stuff and pull some stuff that I'm like, wow, that's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an explanation for it now. Whether it's supernatural or something else, I don't know. But
yeah.
So I was down the last time we were here. I kind of have one, kind of the running joke I have. These guys are gonna hear this story again. But I used one of these little silly cat ball, flashy ball things.
Oh yeah, I love those things.
And I had one in the closet, put it in there, was just kind of playing around. Jenna was in there.
I actually just got one of those. Is that a body cam?
Yeah, those are awesome.
I just actually got it for just DoorDash purposes.
Yeah, oh, I bet. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's.
But
think about using it tonight.
I had the ball in the closet, stepped away from it, was talking to Jenna, and was kind of joking, like, hey, something in the closet, because she had kind of been drawn in that room. I had this on, it's on camera. Adam seen it and was like, damn.
I saw that video.
Yeah, and it was literally, it lit, and the whole thing went one full turn this way and stopped. And so that was kind of cool in itself. But then later what I did was I went through, and I'm jumping up. So we also had these disc lights set up that are triggered by, the light go out or they turn it out?
I think they turned it out.
So we had disc lights set up to where it would pick up vibrations in that. So I get up next to that ball and I'm jumping up and down. It's not budging. It's not moving at all. It's not going off. But the proximity lights are going off all around me.
That's badass.
And looking in the closet, seeing, is there a draft? Is the floor level? All that stuff and everything. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. So needless to say, I got a camera down there right now watching it. So it's pretty cool.
I'm with you there too. I've experienced some unexplained
Oh,
stuff.
sorry.
That there's no logical explanation for it. So
Yeah. And it's like, I don't necessarily jump to conclusions that it's spiritual in nature. Some of the stuff though, I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's beyond my experience to understand or debunk. So say I just heard a rumbling noise, looked up on all the snow fell off my neighbor. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about here. I'm like, okay.
Where are they at?
Oh, these people are all over.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just doing Facebook Live, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, I had no idea.
Sorry, I probably should have asked you if it was okay to... I assumed you thought you knew I was doing that.
That's alright.
We got to sign a waiver and everything now.
I don't mind being a star. I mean, that's
Yeah, it's not. We're far from that, but we enjoy what we do. We
Hey,
enjoy.
patience.
Yeah, they were literally. What floor are we on now?
Second or the third floor. I'm sorry.
So we got to go down one more. Is where they were. They were in the doll room. There we go. Yeah, they were in here. So I remember the creepy nut. Ooh.
Nutcracker thing. Oh,
Yeah, everybody on the Facebook's like, that's creepy.
Jeez Louise, nutcracker thing. Maybe on the first floor.
You guys still up here? Hello?
Let's go down this.
Marco? Nope.
You down here, lady?
You guys up here? Oops, sorry, that was me hitting the camera. The light's on up there, but I don't know if I
I'm
don't.
gonna check down here. This creepy first floor.
Massachusetts. I've only been there once. Went to Boston for a what was that?
That was the door shutting.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, that would have got me too if I wouldn't finish checking it.
I kind of figured that's what it was, but I needed somebody to tell me that.
Nice good, man. I feel ya. This is the creepiest floor in the entire place, in my opinion.
Well, we had so we were when we were here last time. We were with the group. We were all sitting in here, and we kept picking up on this like perfume smell that kept emanating out of there. And I'm looking around for like an air freshener or some kind of mister, and never could find it. Looked all over, and it happened twice. But it was like a lavender, like a almost like an old woman or Victorian perfume smell.
That then it was pretty strong.
Yeah, and it came through twice, and you could literally kind of tell where the source was. So I'm looking around behind furniture and that, thinking that maybe Adam put some kind of thing in there, but no.
They're not down here, I don't think.
Huh?
They're back in
They gotta be. Let's go back. I bet you they're back in the.
base camp, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's go this way.
All right, so we're gonna head back up. Pop quiz. Anybody remember what floor we're on? I told the people on this. It's like keep an eye out.
It's confusing.
Yeah, it is. Some of these steps just disappear and go nowhere. And I don't hear him laughing or anything. Oh, I hear him.
Yeah. Hi. How's it going?
How's it going?
Did you see your monitors in there?
No, I didn't even look.
Yeah, they're right there.
So,
He came up the steps and I heard this man's voice and
Oh,
I was
did it
like,
scare you?
no, I knew it was. It definitely wasn't a spirit voice,
Would
but
you do me a favor, please? Would you run back into the doll room and move the cloud light maybe onto that or on the rocking chair?
where do you want it?
The cloud light's over here on this one.
Yep.
So maybe somewhere over
So
here.
where the film can or the camera can pick it up?
Yeah, like on the chair, on this rocking horse, or
Okay.
maybe even there with that doll, or this doll. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be rude, we cannot find where that's at.
What?
That thing on the wall, it's not coming through the windows, we don't know what it is.
So we're only seeing it when we look at it. It's got to. We have to
And
get
if
it
the
in
light
for.
hits it, it's gone. And she went outside. And so like cars went by, one truck went by and we actually caught it, the light,
Yeah.
but that's the only time.
Huh.
So we're trying to
I'm
figure
gonna
out what
I'm gonna
it
try
is.
to. I'll get an infrared camera on it, so that should if it's. Just see what that is. All right, guys. I'm gonna go back to. Yeah, I'm on 2 now. So I need to go. Oh, I'm back with theirs. For you Nutcracker fans. So to give you an idea, I think I should have asked his name. I think I want to say his name's Chris, but I think let's just say his name's Chris until I hear otherwise. But, where was I going with that? So the scope of this place, it's dead quiet in here most of the time. The fact that we couldn't hear patients or Jenna, and we started on the floor above them, couldn't hear them at all. until we literally were like a room away. So I'm back in the doll room. Hello, ladies. And I think you're all ladies. If not, I apologize. Gentlemen and ladies. So I'm going to move. So there's one of the lights we use. It's a proximity light. They go off. So she wants me to put this more where the camera is. So we're going to put it, would you like to? How about that? We're going to put it right on you. I'm not going to touch you. Whoop. No, I'm going to have to touch you. I apologize. Here we go. I'm going to put it, you know what? Let's put it right here. I think the camera can get that. So we're going to put that right there. So if it goes off, we should be able to see that. Okay. We've got this ball here. The doll room. I know, right? Nick, thank you, Dory. See, this is what I love about having you guys. It's like, I don't ever feel alone, which, when you're ghost hunting by yourself, you usually don't feel alone anyways, because there's things that tend to follow you, whether it's your own head, getting in your own head, or things. She did that so I would have to touch the chair, right? Yeah, they're playing games. They like playing games. Okay, so we've got that light. Well, you know what? I don't know if that's going to hit it or not. So there's my light. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it looks like she's kind of high. I'm going to put it on her other side. I think that would be better. Let's do it here. Okay. Okay. You can play with that light if you want to. Matter of fact, I think that's what we'd like you to do that. Or if something wants to play with that light. So that is a glow-in-the-dark ball. So we're going to put that in and, I'm going to move this a little bit. If you don't mind. Horsey? Good, Horsey. Okay. And then this blinky ball, our flashy ball, we're going to let's put over here. So guys, have fun with this. Explore the space. We're bringing you toys. We've heard that there was an orphanage here where there was little kids here. So by all means, have fun with this. I'm going to leave the room so you don't feel like you have an adult watching you. Because I know kids, when the adults leave, they like to have a lot of fun. So by all means, have fun. Explore the space. And we'll be back to check on you later. Right? Because isn't that how it is? The parents are like, we're going to leave. And then the kids are like, chaos. It's chaos time. Yep, we're going to start calling them CDs. I like that. All right. Is that better? I put the one...
Did you see that flash?
I think that one doll was messing with me. I put it... the proximity ball is literally right there. The one that lights up. And then the cat toy is right there.
You put it all there?
Well, that way the camera could get it.
Oh, because the one was over there. It was going on. But as long as they're all there, we can see it. But you can't see that on the wall. You can't see any of that on the wall.
Why just turn the lights on the 4th floor?
Huh?
Did you turn the lights on the 4th floor?
Oh, I forget to turn it back off?
Yeah.
All right, let me get back up there. I turned it on when I was up there walking around.
Scared cat.
Right in the window. That kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's the black radio.
Hey, it's easy to get scared in here, get in your own head. It's, I was saying on camera, Dick and I couldn't hear you. This place is deceptively quiet, and then it's we should have expected to hear you, and it's nope. All right, so apparently I get to go back up to the 4th floor by myself. So we are on the 2nd floor. So we got to go up. Oh, got light on there. Whistle while you work. Nervous whistling. And I'm singing. Whoa! Jesus. I get more spooked by the real people than anything else.
Yep.
Well, that was good because I was getting ready to break into my elf impersonation, so nobody needed to hear that. I'm in a store, and I like my dad. Oh shit! I almost fell. All right, so back up here to the dungeon, 4th floor. We're gonna go ahead and turn this light off. So there it is. I agree, Peyton, because a lot of times, the quieter it is, it's getting your head a lot. Because especially, you don't realize how much noise and regular life, outside cars and just noises of the city and animals and all that stuff. And then you get into a place like this and it's just like you just hear the blood rushing through your ears. Kind of helps. But again, that's that power of suggestion too. It kind of sets a certain mood. So, you're already at a point where, okay, I think I'm on the right, yeah. Nutcracker says, I'm on the right floor. But yeah, it's a power suggestion. You get into one of these places where it's really dark and quiet, and it can mess with your mind. Amen. Real people are always scarier. I would totally agree with that. I am. Oh.
Which fun?
Nada.
Nothing?
Nada.
Oh, come on.
Nothing yet?
The only time Nick ever experiences anything is when he's with me.
When he's like me, he was like, yeah, I'm the skeptic too, and nothing ever happens. I'm like, yep, that's pretty much me.
Except for the bangs that we've heard and that we can't explain.
There was a growl. There was actually a growl that we heard that went right at us, and I got it on a recorder.
It sounds the loudest on mine.
Yeah.
Because I was in front of him. It was me, and then Nick, and then we had our friend Marcus right behind him.
So
literally when you listen to all three of our audio, it's louder on mine, and then it gets quieter.
So like a disembodied growl, but you could actually, it had it was spatial.
Right, and we also heard it with
yeah,
our ears
okay.
too.
So you felt it coming going by. That's cool.
Yeah, that was one of the more intense things I've experienced.
Well, that was
what about when I was shutting the door?
Yeah, and then when she was shutting the door one night, we were leaving. And we kept on trying to get him to do the call and response with us the entire night, and then finally, as we were leaving, she was trying to put the lock back into the box over there, and all of a sudden we just heard a loud bang.
And it sounded like it came in here.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was the way that she interpreted it was that we could do it anytime, we just chose not to. Basically.
Well, that's why when I was in the doll room, I said now the adults leaving, so play amongst yourselves because there's not going to be any adults here for a while.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Something in the doll room.
Doll room, of course. Because I told them, I said, you guys have permission to play. The adults, the parents are leaving.
You moved the one rolly ball where I had the hole pointing toward the thing so we could see if it rolled. We just lift that a little bit. I can't see that anymore.
But I was telling Nick the whole perfume thing that we picked up on. That was where we were down in the parlor.
We've smelled that before too.
And
it was on the second floor that we've smelled.
It was strong and it went around the whole.
It literally smelled like, if I had to guess if it was something real, it was some kind of mister. Because you smelled it come up from behind the chair and you kind of wafted through the whole room. To the point where I got up and started looking in closets behind the chairs to see if there was actually some kind of thing.
We don't have any.
Yeah, and that's because I asked Adam later. He's like, "Yeah, we don't have any of that stuff." And it was very strong, lavendery. It's so I'm curious to see if it does that again.
The water suppressant system.
Yeah, that's just a water suppressant system. Nothing to fear here. All right, so. Go to Tennessee, visit the old elk mine. I'll take that into consideration. I actually spent... Huh?
You've been down on the first floor running around yet?
Not yet. That's where the Morganat is, right?
Yeah.
I have not. I need to get in there, though.
Let's head down there.
Did you put balls in the room?
I spent a year in Nashville. I lived out in Nashville for about a year. I like Tennessee.
And then I have I had any 9-volt batteries with me.
Do you have an eyeball?
Do I have an 9-volt?
See
I do. Yeah.
And then I have mine right here.
Where did I get that?
Yes, I do.
I wonder what that is on the wall.
When you want to do a Ghostbusters session,
A ghost box?
the ink box is. You know,
Oh.
I'm generalizing here. I guess I could pull mine out and go sit and do that. Try it. I'm gonna do that for a bit. Oh, excuse me. Oh shit.
Somewhere near
All right, I'm gonna go sit back here. Who wants to? Let's see. We'll go over here. I got a new toy. Hey Scott, let's go sit in the dark. That sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay. You guys want to go sit in the dark with me? Let's go sit in the dark. We can tell stories. All right. So this is the room with the flashy ball. I'm gonna set you guys down for a minute. Ugh. As I flop down on this floor. So here we go. Let's see. Hang on. Let me switch my lights around here. So, turn off what I got here. I got too many things going on. Okay, there's that turned off. There we go. Okay. Here we go. So. Oh.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
Second here to set it up. Typically do AM.
Scanning. AM.
And I'm gonna go over. Now this isn't something I typically do. Let's see, this thing's got a stand on it, but this not. So I'm gonna sit on here. I'm not a big. Jenna loves these boxes. I don't get a lot of results out of them too much. We'll give it a shot. So hang on, let me switch this around. So there. Are you here with me? My name's Scott. What's your name? What's that? I heard something. I heard a man's voice. What's your name, sir? Oh, sorry, guys. Did you just hear Scott? Did you just say my name? What's your name? My name is Scott. It sounded like you said my name. Can you say it again? Oh wow, that's really fast. That's probably too fast. That's okay. Hang on, guys. You guys are faint. I can hear some things. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit. I don't know how it's coming through through Facebook. It might be too loud. It's pretty loud here. Let me know if this is making too much noise. This is one of the little lower end S boxes. It's kind of like a clone of the SB7, only it has a stronger speaker. Were you the one that made the ball move before? Did you make the ball move? Did you hear yes? I heard yes too.
She talking to you?
I asked her, I heard a man's voice earlier, and I swear, at one point I thought it said Scott. But my name's short and one consonant, so that's... And then I just heard a female say yes, and I said, did you make the ball move? What is your name, dear? Ma'am? Guess we should find out how old she is first.
We're going down to the first floor if you want to join us. on
Okay.
that session.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll meet you guys down there. Do you want to talk to me? I can come back later. I think I just heard okay. You want me to come back later? I can do that. I know sometimes women don't like to talk. They got to be on their own schedule when they want to talk. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you. So again, my name's Scott. So I'm going to go ahead and close this session for now. And I'm going to meet the rest of my team. We're downstairs. They're going downstairs. Which, again, I don't know if you have any kind of idea of. We're on the second floor right now. I'm going to leave all these toys, balls, playthings in this room. And feel free to touch them, play with them. I'm leaving them for you. Okay, thank you very much. We'll be back. I'll bring somebody that knows more about these things. Okay. So yeah. I dig Jenna's ink box. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with some of these ghost boxy things. Not to get to, I hear so they were down there playing the piano. So the one of my big things is they're on a lot of the ghost hunter shows. They use the old Panasonic. It's totally escaping me. I just had a whole. Anyways, SR60, XR, whatever. Anyways, the old Panasonic recorders, they were like the first generation digital recorders. They weren't actually even digital, they were on an integrated circuit. And so I have a love-hate with those because a lot of the shows, they use those and they pick up some crazy stuff. But again, I'm not necessarily judging what they're picking up or how are they picking something up that's a ghost, or if it's just a defect. I mean, I posted a video about I think it's guys from Paranormal Quest posted a video about how those things kind of were defective. I mean, they're 6-bit recorders. Give you an idea, most recorders now are at least 32-bit, 64-bit. So 6-bit was nothing. So there was a lot of artifacts and things like that. From a purely recording audio perspective, they were junk. It's kind of a love-hate relationship with those recorders. I know some people that swear by them. Everything that comes out of them, they swear is a ghost talking. I'm a lot more reserved on that. But my thing is, I'm not really here to say whether or not it's picking up ghosts or if that's just a defect. But my thing is that I feel like they're misrepresented as far as like the specs on them. some conversations about, oh, this is how they record, and this is how they behave, and this is why they do that. And there's a lot of misinformation out there. So one of the things I in this day and age, we don't need any more misinformation. The whole paranormal field in itself is kind of a lot of misinformation, and a lot of people just kind of experiment. There's not a lot of science to it. We try to apply scientific theories, but we're all just kind of winging it. And so I reached out to an audio engineer. He's been doing it for like 20 years. That's kind of been taking that recorder apart, has a forensics lab looking into it to kind of see what makes that so popular. Because the thing is about those recorders, I think when they came out in the late 90s, early 90s, they're like $5 or $6. And you go on eBay and they're going for like I've seen everything from $1,500, broken ones, to $2,000, $3,000 for these things. It just boggles my mind. One, if these things literally are catching, ghosts, why didn't Panasonic say, let's just make a new version of it? Because what a great marketing gimmick, to bring that back out on the market. So, like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with ghost boxes. My thing is not so much, I'm not going to get into the argument or the debate on what are they capturing, whether is it really a spirit voice? Is it maybe spirit energy manipulating the device to create voices? But some of the statements made are, people static. Voices can't come from static. Yes, they can. They've done plenty of experiments where they've put people in a laboratory and pumped, static noise in there, and people have come back and claimed they've heard voices. Now, there's no voices in the static, but the human ear, just like the human eyes, they want to see and hear what they don't understand. So it's very typical for humans. If they see something they don't recognize, their eyes try to adjust it and make it into something they can see. I mean, you see that all the time. Look at clouds. The cloud, you look at a cloud and you kind of can see things in it. Those things really aren't there. It's just the mind trying to do that. Same thing with hearing. So my big thing is, I've heard some great EVPs that you listen to and you're like, wow, that is crystal clear. That literally sounds like something. And then, but my thing is also, I feel like it's power suggestion too. So thank you, Dory. That's the word. DR60. See, let's see. I'm very open-minded that where I kind of get it close as far as what it is. And then you guys can just go out there and Google and keep me honest, because again, misinformation, nobody wants that. We got enough of that in our day-to-day lives as it is. But, so my big thing is, see, I totally lost my point. I had to look at the chat. But I think there's better approaches. There's better devices out there, and I just hate to see people spending that kind of money on devices. I feel like people are kind of taking advantage of people with that because they've seen them on the shows and that. Oh, I know what so I've heard EVPs to where they're crystal clear, but again, a lot of times you kind of you're setting it up for failure by saying, hey, for instance, if I said I got an EVP of it says help me, and then I play it to you, I've already kind of set the tone that your mind's kind of trying to hear help me. I've kind of already planted that seed in your head. So to me, the more compelling experiment or the way to do it would be, hey, I've got this EVP. I'm going to send it to you guys. You guys go off isolated, listen to it. Tell me what you thought you heard. And a lot of times I think with that, you're going to get a lot of different results. Now, say you send it to 10 people and all 10 people come back and say the same thing. That's pretty compelling. But a lot of times it's power of suggestion. And again, it's like my buddy Phil, who's with Heart City Paranormal. He was doing an EVP session yesterday where he had worn a Santa shirt, and he did an EVP, was talking to it and said, hey, who's on my shirt? And you hear almost crystal clear towards the end, this little kid say Santa. Now, it was crystal clear. But I was like, man, if I'm going to eat my own dog food here, told Phil, I said, you probably should have not told people, what was on the tape and let them kind of decide. And then some other people jumped, and Phil's very open-minded and a great friend of mine. So we're all about the whole peer review things of evidence. It's like, probably should have not mentioned what it was so people could kind of come up with their own conclusions. And also this time of year and understanding how he uses an SB7, which is, they're all based on radio frequencies. The spirit boxes are the SB7, like what he uses. So he's got a spirit box.
That you don't necessarily like.
The DR60, the recorder, the old school recorders that go for like $2,000 that all the shows have, and they're like 6-bit recording quality. Yeah, I have a lot.
There's a certain fellow around here that does like those though.
No, I know. I've got. Trust me, I've lost some friends over it.
No, I mean, you're not gonna lose me as a friend.
Well, my thing with those is what I was telling them. I'm not arguing is it spirits coming through, but there's a lot of misinformation. People are saying, oh, it records. I'm an audiophile guy, so it's like a lot of people were like, oh, it records. Like the debate I got into was somebody was saying it records down to 8 hertz. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, that's how you can hear the spirits because it records so low. And I said, well, first of all, human hearing only goes down to 20 hertz. So how am I going to hear something when you play it back? How would I even hear it?
Right.
And that was the problem. So I literally got a hold of an audio engineer who is working on, basically, he's got a lab taking that apart and looking at it. And he was like, yeah, here's the specs on it. Here's all the stuff. And I was like, I wasn't trying to be a dick about it all. It's just like, that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't record. It actually records at, it was 6 kilohertz, which is on the higher end of the scale. It's like a dog whistle, but the human hearing is 20, on the best human hearing is 20 hertz to about 20 kilohertz, if I'm right. Yeah. So that's our human hearing range. And it's like, if it recorded something at 6 hertz, the only way you could hear it is through a computer looking at the wave of it. You wouldn't physically hear it. So there's no way a voice could manifest through that way.
That's an interesting fact.
Well, and that's what I was trying to get at. But again, I think, like I've told them, the whole paranormal field, it's a lot like religion. Some people, they're just hell-bent that every orb is a spirit.
Right.
Instead of it potentially being dust. Every EVP that I hear is something versus it being...
Yeah, I have a really hard time. I mean, a lot of times I just have to... stay closed mouth because I don't want to step on people's toes because I've done that unintentionally.
Yeah, I know. I've done that too, where you get some people that get really excited. They show you. I have a classic one where someone came up to me and was like, "Look at this picture. Doesn't this look like an angel with wings and that?" And I looked around the place. And I said, "Where did you take this picture at?" And they told me. And I looked around, and it was clear after looking at the picture that the flash had bounced off the ceiling, and you could see. I mean, it's like. So then what do? You don't want to burst this person's bubble, but on the same token, you kind of want to...
Yeah, you kind of point it out.
Because some people take advantage of that. Some people take advantage of all that.
Do. Well, a story for you with this, something that I've noticed with disembodied voices, is that, like with that growl that we heard here,
yeah.
When I recorded it, it sounded different on the recording. It comes up different on the recording every time. Every time I've heard a disembodied voice at any place that's like a real disembodied voice, it's always come up different than on the recording. But there was the first experience that I ever had with the disembodied voice, which I still am having a hard time believing that it really was one, was on the first investigation I went on at Ashmore Estates. I was on the 2nd floor at Ashmore Estates.
Yep.
And there was this, at the very end of the night, it waited until the very end of the night, we were leaving the room, and I was in the hallway walking away from it, and there was like this just really loud laughter that came out, and like all of us experienced it. But to me, it sounded kind of like a doll laughing, or like almost like just fake real, if that makes sense. And... and then they let me hear it on the recorder, and it sounded exactly the same as what it did in person. To me, that's kind of fishy, I guess. That's something that I've noticed. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that or not. But
I like I said, it's my big thing too with VVPs. Like what I was saying here is, I feel like as soon as you say, "Hey, this just sounded like it said this," and I'm guilty of it too. You've kind of already set your audience. Yeah, you've already set your audience in motion to go down. Like, okay, now you've narrowed the path of what. So if I play back something, I'm like, oh my God, it just said, "Hey, help me."
Well, and to be clear though, I wasn't talking about like EV. I was talking about like actual disembodied voices.
Okay,
you can hear with the naked ear. and you actually get on a recording. That's what I meant.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
But yeah, and I agree with you what you're saying too. Like the power of suggestion can kind of ruin your EVPs, can kind of contaminate it, I think. So,
but
that happens a lot though.
Yeah. We've got most of the stuff that we've got has been more on the video side or the photo and video stuff. But yeah, we worked with the guy for a while that swore by the DR60, and I'm telling you, you hear the recordings, they are pretty compelling.
Yeah.
But the problem I have is knowing the history of that recorder, and so it's like it's hard for me to reconcile. Is it the?
Well, if you really want to dig into a DR60, I don't know if he's here tonight, but the guy that owns this building, Adam.
Adam, yeah, okay.
I mean, he has a ton of those. Like,
does he?
He has like 6 of
I
those.
need to talk to him about that because again, I'm not trying. I mean, I guess I am dissing them, but I'm like trying not to. I'm trying to be open minded.
That's what I was saying. I'm just like, yeah, be careful.
Yeah, it's kind of like but it is. It's very much. It can be a religious thing where it's almost Coke versus Pepsi. It's like no, this thing.
You must
everything.
use an iPhone. Damn it, you need an iPhone.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
an Android. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Macintosh, all the way, dude. But yeah, I mean, I'm not dissing on them either, but I feel you on that though. I mean, but Adam has quite a few of them, and he uses them in here quite a bit. And I mean, I've listened to what he picks up on them. It does sound compelling.
We had one of the best ones, but we debunked it pretty quickly. But it was pretty awesome. We were at this old school, and we were all like kind of in a circle in the old gym, and we had the DR60 there. And I was talking Middle Point.
Middle Point, okay. I have no idea.
Yeah, Post Town. We're actually going there in January. That's just right up the street from where we live. We're all in the room where it's talking. All of a sudden, he plays it back, and you hear this growl. I mean, it's very evil sounding growl. It's like, wow, and there was, I think, 6 or 7 of us standing there. So everybody heard it. So we're like, wow, okay, let's do this again. Did it again. Now it's like, okay, we've done it twice. What's going on? Kind of played around. Come to find out, the guy had on a leather jacket, and it was so cold in there. Every time he'd move his arm, it was the crinkling of the leather. But because that speaker is such a low bit rate, it was like when it crinkled, it sounded like raw.
That's pretty funny.
And it's like, damn it, because that sounded awesome on tape. It sounded great. But it's like we're all like, man.
Jenna and I are getting ready to do an EVP session in the funeral parlor because we got some activity going on.
Oh, awesome.
Let's go check
We were just talking about that. Let's see.
Let's go get it.
Hey, Thomas, thanks for joining, buddy. We're going to follow... Jenna and Patience are going to do EVPs, so all the smack talking I was doing about EVPs, they're going to prove me wrong, which is fine.
What does frontier mean? So it's stuck in the background.
Really? It drained my battery.
Project. Scott now.
Let's stop talking in the background.
Yeah, I can't get anything.
Oh, you just had something come straight at your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to shiny stuff. The light. Aim it toward the coffin. Because there's like shadow playing things going on.
That's better. And that REM pod's been going off too. Oh, Claude's right there.
No, it's...
Oh, he did it.
I just did it. That's me.
And then we also have the kitty light.
Jeez, that chair's a little bit of a drop.
What is a hip hop? What? Hip hop? What is
iPod
that?
hop.
What is a hip?
Is it a word?
Yes.
It's HIP, like ID is the first word, and then hop.
Oh, I just started going on.
So hopefully you guys can hear us okay. I'm going to turn the camera away from us so we can do this EVP.
So it said hip hop. HIPID.
EVP session.
Hip hop to the hip hop.
Funeral parlor on December 17th.
Doing some rapper's delight.
What's a hip hop? Huh?
Who do you want to follow? Do you want us to follow you?
What's funny is I was just thinking that, and I was giving it time to talk before I asked.
Just to let you guys know, I did hear a noise out here like moments ago. I don't think you guys heard it. There was a bang out here.
Who's the girl in the coffin that you showed me?
How many people are here with us? Do you want to hear music?
I'm gonna turn this camera. Oh, I just caught an orb on there just now. It definitely wasn't dust.
Do you want to play the piano? Don't smack everyone in this room besides us. Can you play the piano? Or can you step back just a little bit, please? You're a little too close.
That doesn't mean step in front of me.
That's me laughing. Alright, let's see if we can get this to play here.
And you need these, and you need these. Oh, do yours first.
Alright, let me find my play button.
So it said Hibbit Hop, HIPID, Hop. What's a Hibbit Hop, huh? Who do you want to follow?
There was a click right there.
There was a click. Is that when you heard that, Emma?
I think that's probably when it
Do you
was.
want us to follow you?
It was coming from
Which
that
one of you?
way.
I was just thinking that. I was giving it time to talk before I asked. Great minds.
He's right here.
Just to let you guys know, I did hear a noise out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was right around that same clip. Ooh, I got a camera out there too.
Maybe it caught it. I hope.
Who's the girl in the coffin that you showed me?
What's it picking up? It's
How
still
many people are
recording.
here with us?
That's mine.
Do you want to hear music? I'm gonna turn this camera.
I heard something.
Oh, I just caught an orb on there. Definitely.
Can you light it up
Do you want to
instead
play
of
the piano?
making the temperature change?
Smack everybody in this room besides us.
Can you light it up the different colors,
Play the
please?
piano?
Can you make the other one make noise? Or change colors?
There we go.
Did you play the piano for the funerals?
I think that is a yes, since it's not lighting up the colors.
Yeah. Do you want to use that sound to communicate with us?
That's a temperature fluctuation sound.
Which one's doing that?
Mine, the grandpa on the floor. It'll make that high
Quinn.
pitched.
Quinn. Who's Quinn? Is that your last name?
It'll make that high pitched sound when the temperature changes on it.
Quinn is your first name?
How much of a variance, do you know?
Oh, the light. Yeah, that's a bulb.
Whatever the Paranormal Quest guys have on it, because I never changed it. They used it, and they were getting some crazy activity off of it.
Let me back up, make sure I'm not.
It's not you.
Say it's temperature though, right? That's what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yes, that is a light bulb. Do you want to use that to communicate with yes or no?
There's not, Dory. It's still. This place is.
Back up away from it. It'll stop making noise.
So I'm gonna back up, see if it's me.
He's just trying to make sure it's not him. Now he's right in front of it, or right behind it now.
I'm right here.
We're talking about how you're getting the hang of it and you didn't hit the cat ball.
Oh, well. God. If only I known I was gonna have two critics.
Well, when you
At least he's a lot like me. I feel like
exactly, when you
we're
put two people together who have abilities, they end up being the same.
Yeah. Can you step
so
away from that, please?
so let me.
Thank you.
So this is just real quick. This is the same room.
Execution.
This is the same room where we picked up
No.
on that
Who
smell.
was
That
executed? The girl in the coffin?
so to give you an idea, what that was me. There's a vent here. This heat is not turned on. That's an electric heater.
Hello?
I'm feeling around.
Hello?
There's really no. It's still,
Hello?
except for me bumping into stuff.
Dory was asking if it was.
If there's drafty. No, no, Dory, you're fine. I appreciate you asking that. That's the kind of stuff I ask too. But this is
Dory,
this.
can you take care of him once I break his legs?
Hey, inquiring minds. I'm an inquisitive child.
Go see what the temperature is on that millimeter while you're over there. See if it's changed. Because it was 39.7.
It is. Well, this is saying 40.9.
Okay,
So it changed a degree. And that's the REM pod's picking that up. Because it's not that far from it.
See, Thomas says it's not me. I am stealthy and without energy. Wait, I think he just insulted me.
I would say yes.
So we're trying to find out about this execution, so if you don't mind, could you get out in the middle of all this and have a seat, please? Honestly?
Find out about the
Execution.
floral stuff.
I don't care about the floral stuff. We're talking about an execution, and there's a girl in the coffin, and I want to know why she's in there. Okay. EVP. Are you recording? Let's see the light.
No, it is.
Is it?
It's about to.
Okay, there we go. Was the girl in the coffin executed? Let's stop moving.
That's me laughing. Was somebody in this room executed?
Is that the static?
Maybe. Are you over there next to the thing buzzing? Can you hear that buzzing? I hear it
It's me moving. Yeah. Me moving.
Are you trying to use the energy from that machine? Scott moving.
What's the static?
It's not doing that. Tick, 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 though.
Monument.
What monument are you talking about?
Probably the one out at the cemetery because there's a monument out there for in memory of our dead.
Have you been to the monument? You know, if you get closer to that, it'll light up. And it'll give you a little bit more energy, period.
Yeah.
You can get closer. It won't hurt you. Minutes. Are you telling me you only have a few minutes? Are you just visiting the girl in the coffin?
It's really cold right here.
It is.
Like colder than cold.
What?
Was that
my
fun?
phone, yes.
What?
I said it was really cold and it says cool on the.
Whoa.
Are you cold? Is the person who died your friend?
Nick moving.
What's your friend's name?
are you holding my hand? That's what it feels like. Because my hands are like ice cold.
My left one more so than my right. Okay, and
Well, mine are joined together, so.
Dory had said that maybe they are upset not having grave markers.
Maybe.
There may be a part of that you might want to play into.
So there's 3 of them that do have an actual marker, and then everybody else doesn't.
Was somebody in this room executed?
Yeah.
Are you over there?
Where'd that come from?
That way.
Buzzing? Can you hear that buzzing?
I heard something. That was me moving.
So I got a. I can't well, it's down right down there. Pointing that way.
Clicking. Did you hear it too?
I heard something.
There's definitely like a clicking noise.
Well, I know these cameras, when they switch the infrared off, they can make that noise, but that thing's been in the dark the whole time. So I don't. Let me see if I can get it to do it. So we can.
Debunk it?
Yeah, exactly. So let me. Hear it? Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's not what I heard though.
So
I heard
it comes off. It should toggle back. Oh. That's not what you heard?
That's not what I
Okay.
heard. No. I heard it. There's like 2 taps.
Somebody tapping? I can tap. Well, I'm not sure where the tapping's coming from. We both heard it. I thought maybe it was those infrared cameras make a clicking noise when they switch from infrared back to normal. But Nick said that's not the sound he heard.
Yeah, that just produces like 1 click. This was more like that.
Gotcha.
I thought the piano was playing, and I'm like, what's
Sorry, I should have warned you ahead of time.
Why do you do that?
Ghost chopsticks. Hang on. Here we go. Now it goes something like this. Now it would be like. Yeah, there's like pianos and all over the place. Yeah. There it is. Hey, no. There we go. We get some jamming going. They used to have dances and stuff here, right? Little social events.
Yeah, they did.
Totally.
In fact, on this floor too.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm trying to recall the history now, and I'm coming up blank. That one's a little out of tune.
Yeah,
there.
just a little bit. You think?
A little out of tune there. Holy cow!
It's kind of cool though. It's kind of got that whole vibra sound.
Some character. She's got some character.
Let the boys run around. They get all silly.
Come on, apparitions, come on out. You know you want.
Wouldn't it be funner, more enjoyable to show yourself or manifest to people that don't have any abilities? Those are the people you really want to impress.
That's more of a challenge.
Yes, right? I mean, anybody can come out to an empath. I mean, they already have a proclivity for it.
You really want to impress the entire world. Wow.
Yeah. Typo negative on the piano. Let's get. We'll get the book out. Get started.
Come on, spirits. Get a little bit more fun than that.
Thomas has got jokes. There can only be one comedian on this feed, Thomas, and that's me. Sorry. Just kidding. That was funny, though. Taponator. And I'm walking in the spooky corridor. Yeah, I can make that to Christmas music. Okay. We're gonna have to do some ink box stuff. That's always a good time. Let the girls do their EVPs, but the problem with the EVPs, you gotta be so quiet. You gotta sit still. It's like being in. It's like
That's hard.
Yeah, it's like nobody wants to sit still and not say anything. That ain't fun at all. Especially like when you're supposed to be a camera person. And then they all get all mad when you make noises and.
I thought I was hearing something over here. I think that's what I was hearing.
What was that?
It's just something on the floor over here, like when you step around this area. Oh, damn.
Wow, that's a really cool. Can you guys hear this? That's a really strange squeak.
It is. It's creeping me out. I'm glad.
Yeah, it was all like that. It sounded like my knee. I was like, man, I don't think my knee's that bad.
Debunked. It was your knee. Sorry. Not
Sometimes
your knee.
my knee sounds like somebody taking celery.
It was not arthritis.
Yeah. Nope, that was a bad joint on the floor joist, not human. Let's see what we got here. We need a narrator. It's like, and while the girls are off doing the EVP session, the boys have decided to explore amongst themselves. Little do they know that. We need Waylon Jennings to narrate it, like the old Dukes of Hazzard. I don't know if I made it down here last time. No, I think we did. Maybe we did make it in this room. Oh. There's stuff on. What the hell is that? Oh.
Hell. Look in the dumbwaiter in here really quick.
Oh, I've done that before. I have been down here. I pointed the camera all the way down through. Where's it at? Is it?
It's in here.
Oh, the other.
It's right in here.
Oh. Well, maybe there's is there not? I must have been on a different floor then when I did it.
I think it goes all the way down here, though,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I was on the other side, on the top, looking down. That's right.
And a doll right there.
Of course, there's a doll. A little dolly. Do you want to go for a ride? So for you that just joining us, we're in Fairfield County Infirmary. It's in Lancaster, Ohio. Just east of Columbus, which is the state capital of Ohio. We're based out of Cincinnati, so this is about a 2-hour drive for us from where we're located.
Do it.
Squeak it again, yeah. Yeah, that's a creepy. That's not a typical Joyce sound.
Not at all. It's creeping me out.
But that's good to know because you come walking through here by yourself one time and hear that.
Like, holy shit.
Because it's even doing it over here when you walk. Like it's all the way.
That could really mess somebody up.
Yeah, I can trigger it being on this side of the wall too.
That's what was happening to me. I was all the way over the other side of the hall there, and I was triggering it. And I was like, that doesn't make sense.
All right. Let's see if they'll let us get back into their session. We need to be able to do noisy investigation stuff.
You got a body cam on too now?
Yep. I got it for the door guy purposes. I'm like, hey, don't bring it out here. Just use it.
Oh, you got the ink box? Yeah.
Hey, it says Scott. Chris says Scott. Did you hear?
Hey, buddy.
There you go.
Did you just say my name?
He did. That's much echo.
When I had mine out earlier, and I was just kind of reading, it sounded like it said
There
Scott
you
at
go.
one
They're
point.
talking to you.
Hi.
Oh my God, you two can't have a conversation.
What you want to talk about?
There you go. What?
Hey,
Did you hear the girl whisper?
I did, yeah.
her mother.
Are you looking for your mother?
Trap.
1% at a time, please. There's so many people trying to talk. Chris, can you help us out here? Dial it back. Is that better?
Dory, you always hear typo.
She's just used to me, like, typing stuff. It's always messed up.
No, that's her favorite band, is Typo Negative. She always turns everything into Typo Negative.
Want me to dial it back?
What was their biggest hit?
You know, I didn't follow Typo Negative.
Dory will probably tell you.
Yeah, it's just so.
Dory probably just disowned you.
I know. I think yep, the stream just stopped.
No, you want it further up. That where you want it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That better? So I am going to hand you over to Miss Patience, so she can talk with you for a while. Here you go. She said hello.
What's your name?
Be right back.
I couldn't hear it. She was trying to talk, but I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. Come a little closer.
Amy.
Amy. Oh, it is Amy. Okay, cool. How's Amy? She's talking really fast.
Yeah.
Are you excited for Christmas? You can dial it in or out right here. That'll bring this up and down. I have a short band right now because that's what they said they wanted to talk to. You can band it all the way back and give them this entire spectrum.
That's so cool. I like this.
And once you get that figured out, then on the back there's a sweep rate, and then on the sides there's all the other stuff we can do. So if you want to slow it down, that's back here. Hug.
Never
Someone
mind.
Hug.
It was. I'm not touching it.
She's happy. Were you giving us hugs earlier? Is that what that was? I think she said I did. Outcome.
Are you happy that we played some Christmas music for you?
We can play more. We can sing some.
What was that?
I don't know. What was that? Probably told Scott not to sing.
I'll do it.
No.
No?
Do you want us to play it though? I can play it really soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, some Christmas music going. I'm getting it. Calm down.
Do you want us to bring Santa next year? I can't get him this year because he's doing a lot of work right now.
Wouldn't they have sang more religious Christmas stuff?
Probably. But I'm sure for the kids, they
Good one,
probably would have
Dory.
done the fun stuff too.
Oldies, oldies, oldies.
Ours are the green lights, so I guess it's the pre-screen Manalishi song. Dory's has a red light, so hers is called Roxanne.
Oh, that's cool.
Jeff.
I heard Jeff. I've heard an Adam too.
Very own for Jeff Fenton and Adam Kimmel.
They are.
Are you looking for Jeff?
Are you looking for Uncle Jeff? Yes. Kimmel.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
You may
That's
need to put
hysterical.
that farther back here so we don't
There
get it picked up in the...
we go. How's that?
Do you know where Adam is?
Home? House or home?
Home.
Where are they? You want him to come over here?
Did you want to say hi to Adam? Yeah.
I do.
I do. I heard. I did or I do. And someone just said hi, Adam.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I got a really cool joke you should play on Adam, okay?
Tell me. I heard tell me.
Yeah. I want you to go and knock on the window of the house.
That's just mean.
It's an awesome joke.
Maybe.
Just go tap, tap, tap,
Just go
tap.
tap on the window. Don't go in the house. Just go tap on the window.
You could tap on this window if you want.
Funny.
Did you guys get tap on the window?
If they went and tapped on the window, I'm gonna love it.
Oh my
That'd be
god.
hilarious.
It feels like they did. Did he hear you? Did he look up? No.
No.
Do it again. Do it a little louder.
Better get some oomph into it.
It's got a doorbell. The house got a doorbell. Ring that doorbell. Can you knock on the door?
Now listen. Don't scare Becca. But just knock on the window and scare Adam. That's all you gotta do.
Just startling. I heard a giggle.
Do you think that's funny?
Oh yeah, we do.
I do. I do. I was a little girl.
Is that Amy? My hand is ice cold.
Guys, I think I'm gonna get going here, guys.
Oh, brother.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
Oh,
Nice to
yeah.
meet you all.
Nice meeting you.
And
Be safe.
tell
Merry
the
Christmas.
spirits to mess with me on my way back up here, alright? Don't be off with the crazy shit.
See you, Nick. Take care.
Hi.
Go play a joke on Nick.
Give him a little pat on the backside. I could have sworn I heard it. I'll turn the music back on just a second. It says whatever.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Give Mr. Scott a little pat on the backside too.
Toys in every store. What we got here?
What's the temperature over there?
It is 40.9.
Hey, bring it over here. Sit it next to me. Oh, it's freezing over here. Oh, you guys are. I'm sorry. Did you want me to put the music back on?
Is it too close? Or
No,
does it have to
it's
reset?
It'll reset, give it a minute. It's not 41 degrees.
I can sing some Christmas songs. I know Justin Bieber's Christmas song. I can sing that for you.
Here we go. Here's your Christmas music. I'm sorry.
Tell Scott you don't want to hear him sing.
I'll sing some Justin Bieber Christmas.
They don't know who Justin Bieber is.
I know, that's why it'll sound like it's an original song.
Are you giving me a hug right now?
Coffins in every morgue. That's funny.
You guys go to school here?
So you guys were asking earlier about vents and air. So I'll do a quick scan of this, but there's literally nothing. There's no vents. So this place in the summer is probably wonderful.
Did you guys hear us talking about the window blinds earlier? Oh, yes.
I heard you out too.
Haven't picked up on that smell, that perfume
Do you
smell.
want the window blinds to get out, or would you like us to leave?
Music.
Oh, you want me to turn music on? Yeah, I'll turn the music off. We'll put it upstairs. How's that? I will not subject you to music you do not want to hear. Is that better?
Quiet! Can't stand the noise! Shut up! What are you, deaf or something? Oh. Sorry, buddy. So yeah, where we picked up on that perfume, it started like right back here.
I'm gonna see if those pictures have anything. Okay. I took some Polaroids. Yes, Buggy.
Like my buggy.
Buggy boo.
Alright, so this one was the very first one I took.
It's light.
It's white.
Did you take it in here?
This is the second one I took,
Get out. I heard get out.
and this is the third one I took.
Are you wanting us to leave this room for a while?
Yeah, I took them all. I took all three of them in here, like within, like a succession of each other.
Okay, we can do that. We'll give you a rest. It's probably pretty overwhelming. Rain? No, it's snowing, honey. Okay, so I'll end this session now, and we'll start a new one in a little bit. Is that okay? I'm gonna end in 3, 2,
Thank you.
1. I think there's a memory of a funeral going on in here of a girl. And they're all gathered in here. What's that?
So they're a funeral for a girl.
Yeah, a younger girl.
Well, did they used to do funerals just for people that died here, or was it for the town,
I think it was both.
or? Okay.
So the younger
Are you leaving the
person-
mints for them?
Yes, they get the mints.
Okay, I'm gonna put the mint up here next to Eric's mints, okay? So that way it's not on the floor and people don't crush it.
Boom, 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 boom. And mom and dad can hardly wait for school to start
Oh
again.
no, he's singing.
It's beginning to look a lot
Is
like
that the reason why I kept
Christmas. And who might you be? What is your story? Speak to the Scot. Tell me what is your story? Okay. Eric and his mints, right? They're all over this place. No wonder he has to have so many. He probably eats like 3 and then drops like 50. I mean, I should if it wouldn't be disrespectful for picking them up, I would totally put them in my pocket and use them as markers to know how to get back to where I needed to go. Maybe that's what he was using them for. Did you get your lights and everything out of there?
Yep.
Oh. Caroling, caroling as we go. Ghoster. Let's see how we. Paranormal.
Christmas spirits are ringing. That's where that sparkly's coming from.
What's that? Oh yeah, snow still coming down a little bit.
Thought I saw footsteps there for a minute, but
Girl.
And the steps that lead to nowhere. It's the
I
most
wish we could take those walls away.
That's the shower over there. Maybe little. Under the mistletoe.
Is now in this room.
Shawty with you. Alright.
Grab heater out of the other gear room.
Let's see. My cameras. One of my cameras is. They go. Which one? Oh, okay. So that one in.
What's wrong?
The one that was in the parlor's dead right now.
In the parlor?
Yeah, the parlor's camera's gone.
Like dead?
Well, I mean, it's not. I don't know if it's
Where we would just work?
went offline and it's come back on. I'll go back down and check and see. Yeah, I heard that place is pretty awesome. That'd be cool. The Winchester Mystery House.
Ooh, I wanna go there.
Just
I wanna go there and Lizzie
She
Gordon's
will never let anybody in.
yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna check my car? I don't know where we just were.
Did it come back on yet?
No.
All right. Send the guy down. Clean up in aisle 7. All right, you guys got to protect me. Use your powerful Facebook Live energy to shield me. And I'm going to go back downstairs and check on the camera. And see why the camera. This is that technology stuff. Wanted to avoid using cameras with wires because it's just a pain in the butt to run. But the unfortunate thing is when you do Wi-Fi cameras, you have, oh, it's on. I can see it right now. It is on. It's plugged in. Okay. Thank you, Dory. I appreciate it. I knew I could count on you. Whew. So isn't this fun, guys? You're just sitting at home in your warm houses, and you got your, watching this video on your phone or your computer or whatever device, and probably watching a TV show or something. Maybe just sitting. What time is it? It's 10:03 Eastern time. Maybe sitting in bed and just all warm. And then here your friends, Jenna and Scot, patients, are freezing their butts off, walking around this creepy old place for your entertainment.
Now it's falling again, Jenna. It wasn't falling when we were at my
That's what we
door.
do. See,
Now it's falling
that's
again.
that's what we enjoy doing.
I think it's just for personal too.
Okay. What are you guys getting hydrated? Is this break?
Yes, this is break.
We need like commercial breaks. I need
Did
to.
you pick that camera?
It's on.
It's not on.
It's powered on. I mean, it's powered on. I don't. So if it's not, is it still not coming back?
No.
All right, I'm gonna go unplug it and plug it back in. I shouldn't be lazy. I should put batteries in a walkie-talkie so we can be like, shh.
Yeah.
Carlos, spicy wiener, come in.
Feeling some shivers.
All right, I'm gonna go back down. Well, that just makes too much sense. Hey, Mr. Nutcracker. Yeah, so you got hot chocolate. Although I'll tell you what would be good right about now is a Nutty Irishman. Good old cup of coffee with some Baileys in it, some Frangelica, maybe a little bit of whipped cream. That would be good. I'd be all about that right about now. Right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Okay. So we just powered that camera off. Power it back on. See if that makes a difference. They're on Wi-Fi. It's 2.4. This is an old building. Lots of interference. You're going to have that. I'll tell you what, though. I am getting my steps in. My Fitbit is loving this. I'm going to go back for my checkup. My doctor's going to be, you're so svelte. Yeah, they're not the highest end cameras. I've been kind of trying different ones out. So I unplugged it.
All the light up stuff's not lit up.
Mm-hmm.
Did that help any?
No.
That's weird.
Now
there it is.
Come back?
Yep.
So it's like every other piece of technology in the world, you just have to reboot it. Although the cold could be playing into it too.
Yeah.
You know, cameras, if you're cold, cameras can be cold too. You need to take them in from outside.
Yeah.
Come in.
All right. Let's see here. So what do you guys want to talk about? Huh? I think we're taking a quick break. We'll figure out what the next plan of attack is.
First one, and I took it. And then right after I took it.
So we definitely need to do another Inkbox session. Because we haven't even come close to touching this place. We could go down to the morgue. The morgue sounds like fun. Oh yeah, good point. Matter of fact, you know what?
Mine has a constant red light.
See, Thomas, you've already provided value as being an audience person. Oh, let's see what I got here. Oh, I know where it's at.
I saw the light flash right here.
I don't have a lot of luck with EVPs, but I really don't do them very often. Let's see. We'll give it a shot. What? What's going on? Okay, so there we go. Hope Santa's in the building. I know, right? I should have wore a Santa hat. Could trick these people. Hello, kids! But then they'd be pissed when I didn't bring them anything. Okay. Alright, so got my little recorder here. It is voice activated. I'm going to turn it on once we get farther down here. Okay. Where should we go? Where you guys want to go? Let me see if I can get a little bit more. There we go. You know, there's nothing better than walking in these dark hallways by yourself, and then you hear the girls scream from the other room that they saw something on the camera where you're at. Yeah, that's awesome. Send in the Scot. He's the scapegoat. I'm the bait. So let's see. I'm standing in the, let me switch this around here for a minute. Oh, that's, you know what, that's the clicking noise. I think I just debunked the clickers. See all these cameras here? So what happens is when they're in the dark, complete dark, when they switch over to IR, you hear a clicking noise. So let me see if I can trick that and do it. Let's see if it does it. No. That's what it was, though. Pretty sure that's what it was. Oh yeah, you're right, Carmel. I just gotta find where it's at. Stairway. Alright, so what Thomas' suggestion is, got my recorder here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this guy on. I'm going to actually just chill out here on these steps for a minute. I'm on steps leading to the first floor, I think it is. Yeah. So let's see what we got here. My name is Scott. What is your name? Do you like Santa? Do you like Christmas music? Let's see, I don't know. Check 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Oh, no, it did pick up. Okay. Did you mess with our camera feeds? Do you know what a camera is? Let's see what we got here. My name is Scott. What is your name? Do you like Santa? Do you like Christmas music? Check 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Did you mess with our camera feeds? You know what a camera is. Let's see what we got here. My name is Scott. What is your name? Let's try this again. Somebody was playing around with our cameras, making them turn off and on. Was that you? Did you have a Merry Christmas? So thank you for letting us be in your house, your home. I know we're visiting. This is your abode. We don't mean you any harm. We're just kind of traveling through. We are explorers. And we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. And if you don't want to talk to us, that's okay as well. We will try to leave the place how we left it, or how it was before we arrived. I have a group of people with me. Is there anything you'd like to say to them? Jenna says she can see out my nose. That's got to be wonderful. That's why I have gloves that have the fingers out them so I can pick my nose with them. Okay, let's see. Here we go. What does this say here? Why is it saying... Oh, I think I hit the wrong button. Oh, yeah, here we go. The boogeyman. Yeah. You guys have got jokes. Let's see. Hey, you know what? It's like 30-something degrees in here. You're going to have some ice boogies. It just... Somebody was playing around with our cameras, making them turn... I mean, what's worse? To see the ice boogies or have me try to remove the ice boogies on camera? I mean, come on now. Turn off and on. Was that you? Did you have a Merry Christmas? Thank you for letting us... My name is Scott. Somebody was playing around with our cameras, making them turn off and on. Was that you? Did you have a Merry Christmas? Thank you for letting us be in your house, your home. I know we're visiting. This is your abode. We don't mean you any harm. We're just kind of traveling through. We are explorers. We appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. If you don't want to talk to us, that's okay as well. We will try to leave the place how we left it, or how it was before we arrived. I have a group of people with me. Is there anything you'd like to say to them? My name is Scott. What is your name? Well, do you like Santa? The Tin Man is my favorite. Except for All Christmas Story. Jenna, why don't you get to work? Okay. So here I am in the hallway. So yeah. What was I gonna say? So, yeah, this place is pretty awesome. It's very quiet though. And like you had asked before about drafts, and there's no, you don't hear any kind of, they don't have a furnace or anything, so there's no furnace noise. It's just quiet. I can barely hear Jenna and Patience, and let's see, I'm on the third floor above me. Yeah. She's working. What are you working on? You can't be working on something. Okay. Let's get up now that I've had my little... Let's see where we want to go. I feel like I should be singing more. If I only had a brain. Wait, that's not Christmas music. That's Wizard of Oz. Where are we at? Ooh, COVID pneumonia? Lordy. Man, that's like the double whammy, isn't it? Yeah, somebody's got to keep me in line. That is true, Carmel. Otherwise, I just walk around in circles. Let's see, that's where we were before. I'm going to save the morgue. So I'm going to put the girls down in there. I mean, I'm going to go in there too. But they have better luck with stuff. I think you guys are going to get bored with me in there. You're probably going to hear me start nervously singing and stuff like that. And I put you through enough of that already. So let me see if they want to go do that. Check this chair out though. It's pretty cool. Yeah. There's part of me that wants to just get in that and just rip up the hallway. I mean, how awesome would that be? That would be fun. Maybe I can get somebody to push me on that in that. Maybe I can sit in there. See, I don't know. I'm kind of weird about touching people's objects, their stuff. And honestly, I don't know how old this is. And knowing my luck, I'd sit in it and it would break, and then I'd feel all bad. Adam would be like, "Damn it, really?" But I would totally sit in that and just chill it out. I look like your little brother. I'm probably older than your little brother. But it's all perspective, right? I look like a lot of things at different angles. I did that chair though. But yeah, so there's the ceilings that they're going to redo. So it's pretty, I mean, these things actually look like they're in pretty good shape underneath that paint. So that the non-paranormal explorer and just the restorer in me is thinking that's pretty exciting stuff to do. I mean, this has kind of got this whole cool vibe. All right, let me see what they're doing. Let's see if we can. Is that thing working? Is that camera working?
It just went out again.
Yeah.
Of course it did.
Like literally, when you were sitting there in that bright ass sun, it was like burning out the retina of the camera.
Oh, that's weird.
That's a few seconds late.
I know, it's like me watching me. You guys want to go downstairs?
Downstairs, we were just downstairs.
I mean, in the morgue.
No, we're gonna go to the fourth floor.
You want to the fourth floor?
Yeah, there's a bunch of shadow play happening.
All right, let's do that. We need to hit the morgue at some point in this evening.
Well, you can do that and I will watch you.
Huh? It's going to be boring if I'm sitting down there by myself.
Oh, no, he's entertaining, isn't he? I'm not saying we might not lock you in there.
Yeah, that's the scariest part of it. It's not the fact that I'm going to run into anything. It's the fact that you guys are going to play jokes. Or you're going to be up here going, "Hey, little ghosty, go down there and make yourself known."
Oh, we already did that.
Yeah, I know what you guys are doing.
What? What else do you
We already told them to mess with that.
Thomas, I'm a little bit older than 35. But God love you, sir. God love you. May you have a long and wonderful life with comments like that.
What kind of BS are you spewing?
He said from at some angles you look like, a little bit like my little brother, and I said, well, I bet you I'm older than your little brother. Okay.
Mew.
What?
I'm going
Mew?
to tell you.
Nobody wants to know about that.
Needs to go with me in there, so.
Nobody wants to. So we're going up to the fourth floor to the dungeon. The Dungeony.
Yeah.
That'll be a good place. You guys will enjoy that. Okay. So yeah, this whole live feed thing. There's a lot of dead air in there. I feel like we should be having like a variety show in between. Now something completely different. But I appreciate those of you that have stayed on this long. It's cool. I definitely appreciate. Like I said, we're still kind of figuring out our stride. A lot of ghost hunting and paranormal is a lot of this. I mean, I know when you watch the shows, it's kind of like the Scooby-Doo episodes where they find the ghost and solve the problems and all that stuff within an hour. That rarely happens. I mean, a lot of it is doing what I'm doing. I mean, I'm probably talking more than I'm doing actual ghost hunting. They're doing some stuff. And again, what you don't see on the live feed is we've got cameras all over this place recording. We've got trigger objects. So there's a lot of footage that we're getting that's not live and we're going to go through later. And that's usually where you find some cool stuff. The Facebook Live stuff's cool, and I do appreciate everybody coming on board with that. But I think a lot of times it's the other footage that you find, especially, you know, it's almost kind of like if some entities' spirits are kind of mischievous or like children, and then like when they know they're being watched, maybe they don't want to be on camera, or they don't want to be told what to do, and then you leave them alone, and then they decide to kind of, when they're not being observed, it's kind of like when you're out in the wild and you're doing, you know, wilderness photography and stuff. So Yeah, so I'm waiting on them to get ready. And we're going to go up to the 4th floor. That's, if you've kind of hung on this one, that's where they call it the dungeon area with the chains and things like that.
That was down.
What's that? Oh, that's a much better angle. Why didn't you tell me I shouldn't hold it down like this?
She did. She put a comment 50 different times.
Nobody wants to see my nose goblins.
They already called you the boogeyman.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's what it was referring to.
I know that.
You know those goblins.
Hey, I'm here to entertain.
You goblin nose.
There's lots of other Facebook Live feeds. If they wanted to watch a professional paranormal investigator, they would have already left. So they're just going to see what kind of crazy antics
They
we're
would have
gonna-
just asked for me.
Yeah,
for you
they
to
would
go
have-
with the damn thing.
patiently waiting for the real professionals.
Watch. That's my
All right, guys, we're gonna get them going. It's fine to find good help these days, you know.
Yeah, I need to hire a cameraman.
I know some that are. I've heard that some are available. It seems to be a common thing that teams need.
They're expensive.
Yeah, the good ones are.
I'm going to plug up my camera in so it can charge a little bit because my other battery is also dead.
Oh,
Need that. Need those batteries.
I need to buy a battery charge like the thing that you can just set batteries on,
oh yeah. Yeah.
charge stations.
That way you always got one ready to go.
Yes.
Yeah, ready.
Off to the 4th floor.
Well, it's not like you're gonna let me eat when I get up now. You're gonna be like, he makes too much noise.
Dude, if you'd sit down while we're trying to do EVPs.
We don't like you coming with us. It's just
Be quiet. Quiet.
I was an only child. Like, I had to always entertain myself. The idea of being quiet, sitting in one place, and being quiet is just very foreign.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody tripped me up or I tripped myself up.
That happened to me on these steps, so I try to be very quiet and careful.
I'm gonna shut this door real quick. Hold the door open.
What
I
just?
just fell.
Oh, it's a bump.
There's a bump.
Yeah. She fell upwards.
I did.
I always saw going up the stairs. Ooh, it's heavy right here.
There is
Yeah,
a.
I felt it too.
It's not this. There's not this floor, but me and Nick were on
What was
what?
that?
That was there beforehand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people have been moving stuff like all kinds of places for investigation, trying to do trigger objects. Like that ball was on the 2nd floor on the men's side, and now it's up here on the 3rd floor on the women's side. Did you show your viewers last time you were here the dumbbell waiter?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Peek down through it
Did you get to see the 1st floor end of it? Because the actual
with the doll in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick was showing that to me earlier. I didn't see it the last time. I saw it this time.
good.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you got to see it.
Yeah, I shined down in there the last time down to the top. I was like, wow, that goes way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the original dumbbell is still in there. It's just don't work. That's all it is.
You have any idea how many rooms are actually in this place? Couple. I asked that before.
60. Give me a second. Let me do my cheat sheet because my memory is a little cold right now. Low bearing ceiling, Jeff.
Yeah.
I got it. Alright.
Okay, so what's that? Oh, that's
camera.
Yeah, sorry, I should have warned you.
Okay.
It's a snake.
There is 140 acres, 68 rooms. This one, it was the poorhouse. 68 rooms, 7 bathrooms, 4 living rooms, 9 large hallways, 17 chimneys, and a lookout.
So almost 70 rooms in this place on 4 levels.
More than 70 because
More.
they didn't count the living rooms and like highway rooms on that. I'm gonna have to go around and actually legitimately count it one day. When I tripped up, I stove my finger on my boot. So it's a little-
Everybody.
That's tight, Joe. That's the water system.
Yeah, that's new. Or newer. Ooh, what's this lead to? This is like a trap door.
All the way into here.
This could be bad. I saw this in Evil Dead once. Oh, okay, it's not as bad as I thought.
What the fuck is that?
It's just a trap door. It has a bunch of drywall. You know what? I think that probably goes through a damn ceiling.
I'd say.
What? I didn't even know that was down here.
How did we just uncover the secret mystery of the dungeon? Yeah, I was like,
Well, where we're at right now is Bum's Alley.
yeah, if you've ever seen Evil Dead, it's like, maybe you shouldn't open a trap door.
What is that thing?
It's from the Salem Tool Company. It was used to make, it's a sausage stuffer.
Sure is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sausage stuffer, of course.
Go for it.
Do it.
Everybody see a sausage? This is what a sausage stuffer looks like, everyone.
When it says sausage
It does.
stuffer
It's
and
a-
ham pumps,
Ham pump, brine guns. Oh wait, no.
hard pressure, and sausage
Is that
stuffer.
saying what they make, or is that they saying what this is? Because it says it's like the Salem Tool Company, fine manufacturers of sausage stuffers, lard presses.
Wagner stuffer.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a stuffer.
Let's see what happens here. Okay,
I don't even know if it still
time to
works.
get the sausage stuffed.
I don't think it still works.
No, it sure doesn't. That does not do a good job of stuffing anything, does it? Interesting.
Be ready to tell you what to listen.
Old number 1. Yeah, that needs a little bit of grease. Keep swimming. There's. What? Oh, is that? That leads up to the.
A bird's
Oh wow, there sure is. There's a bird's nest.
That's a bird nest. It's a nice one too. Right above the water stuff.
Yeah.
So I was up here putting the heater that's in here.
Yeah.
We have a heater in here on the pipe so that way the pipe doesn't freeze. So I was up here putting the heater in. But before I can even put the heater in,
Here.
I was standing right here getting into the lock because this is how we get all of our keys for those of us that work here. Trying to get in there, and I literally heard somebody run right up on me. And I'm like, stop fucking with me, I'm trying to fix your place. They're like, sorry, pretty much, like, because they backed away and like didn't call.
That's
Our
weird.
fourth minute fix.
Mm-hmm.
Are you up here?
No.
On an elevator to hell, going down.
Yeah, it was, so the picture that I was telling you about, they were standing right here when she took the picture. And it was right up here. You can see go, but you don't see it anywhere.
No. Okay, so I'm on the camera and feel it.
Did you make that noise earlier?
Yeah, I tried to open the door.
No, it's over there.
No, I'm back here.
Breaking the chains around me. Okay. So this is what they called the dungeon. Like I've said before, there's all these are original. So they used to chain people to them when they couldn't deal with them. Just let them come up here and chain them up and let them scream all day till it wear them down. Pretty barbaric.
Oh, thanks for. Love you, cute.
My hand really hurts right now. Hey. Did you push that chain?
Who? Me?
Yeah. Did you touch it before you went over there?
I'm pretty sure I looked at it and sang, but I never actually touched it. I'd have to look back at the camera, but I usually don't try to touch that stuff on purpose.
Well, it's moving right now. Yeah.
Who's moving the chain?
It's moving for more.
It is. Is that your chain? Or is that where you were chained?
Alright, I gotta make sure.
Feeling any kind of draft or anything?
No, nothing.
Because I usually don't. I mean, I have to go back and look at the footage unless somebody was paying attention. I don't think I touched it though.
I don't hear anything there.
Guys, did Scott touch it?
Well, we heard the voice and it started moving.
Yeah.
I'll touch it.
No, I'm looking to see if like the floor.
No, the floor wouldn't make it do
It's
it.
still moving. It stopped. Oh, it
No,
started
it's still.
Can you stop the chain? Can you hold it still? Clearly, you can make it move. Can you stop it?
Can you hold it against the wall, please?
It's still moving.
Could just be.
Carmel said she doesn't think you did.
Can you move a different part of the chain, please?
I mean, that could be almost like acting like a pendulum.
Mm-hmm. Thomas said you didn't touch it directly.
Okay. I didn't think I usually don't.
Are you just sitting there hanging out with us? Yeah.
It had to be the infrared, because we have, I think there's a camera.
Did you hear a click?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hear it go click, that's usually infrared cameras.
That was probably yours.
Yeah, it might have been mine.
We don't have ours up anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll make that click and pop noise.
I asked Kimmel, I said, did you hear anything tapping on your window? He's like, no, question mark. I said, darn. I told him to go knock on the window and scare you. I said, don't go in the house, but knock on the window. And he did the like cry face emoji. Like the laughing cry face emoji.
That's funny. So I wonder if it's been swinging the whole time.
It hasn't been.
When I came up here earlier, it wasn't swinging.
Huh.
But I'm not, I think it's more of a natural, but I mean, what would be cool is if it switched directions or stopped completely.
Well, remember how Emmett used to do those cups for me?
Well, yeah.
Stop.
Well, remember when we were at Kathy's Kitchen in Felicity where you had, was it the, oh, was that Emmett? Okay, that's the Emmett story. So yeah, there was this restaurant in Felicity, Ohio that Jenna and I went to and helped investigate. And you could go in the kitchen and she could, basically there'd be some cups hanging and this spirit that was, we kind
You
of
used
called
to get left and right?
Emmett. And she could get him to swing it. He'd swing the cups and she'd say, can you make it stop? And those cups would just stop. So that was really cool.
Why is it going back to the wall?
Is the floor given there? I mean, I know the floor's kind of off.
Is there any air coming up through there?
That's gotta be right.
I didn't feel any.
I'll tell my friend not to bring my vape for, like, to see steam.
I'm not feeling a draft or anything.
See if you can stop the chain.
It's not, it's, I mean, there, I can feel like when she walked, I could feel some vibrations on my leg, but.
This is, no, that's all right. Did it come up here with a rub? So that might store it.
Is it dead? Okay.
No, it's, so it's just chilling. I'm not sure what this is.
So it's supposed to do static.
Is it dead now?
No, it's still lit up, but it's not.
It's
Usually,
like my bug.
Yeah, it's like your bug.
so usually when you grab it, it'll go off. But
Oh, I saw a little flicker.
What? It just won't. Hey, Scott, light this chain up.
Light the chain up.
See, it's gonna circle. Come on, wiggle.
So we can see you interacting with this chain.
Watch, it's literally pushing it back hard. Can you put that up? Can you pick it up a little bit? Perfect. Can you do it again? Perfect. Can you use that to say yes? Can you make it stop for no?
I don't think it's doing much. I mean, it's.
Can you hear me? Is that chain attached to you?
Yeah, I mean, I know this chain isn't the original, but it can still be, the fact that it's attached to this, and there's really no, I can't imagine there being any good energy connected to those. There'd be no positive experiences to those.
Give it a little tap back and forth. Just to get it going left and right and see if it gets changed.
So I did just touch it then. Dory making the moonshine.
It's pushing it towards the back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see that?
It's still going side to side, but it's getting pushed towards the back too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that's more of a natural phenomenon.
I don't think so. Watch the center. Hello?
None of this part's swaying at all either. So it'd be more interesting to see.
Let's sway it and see what happens.
Well, I'm like to get it to, if it was staying still and then suddenly would move. Can you move this section here?
Could just be a residual.
What are you guys picking up here? It feels really quiet to me. I'm not the. Did you bring your dress box up?
I did not.
I got a nice little thing. Oh shit, where'd I put it? I got this little one. Try this.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
Camera just moved?
Scanning.
Oh, this one.
AM.
Oh.
Oh, really? We got a lot of black footage. Hello, you hear that? Hello, friend. Are you here with us? Who's here with us? What's that? Do you want to talk to us? Yes? What?
Line in. Bluetooth. Playback. Scanning. FM.
Who's here with us?
You're driving.
Help us? Did you hear that? Who needs help? What's going on over there? I just heard Scott. Kangaroo. Is there a Tom here with us? I heard kangaroo too. Does Tom need help? That feels more like I'm picking up radio. Let's switch it over here.
Scanning. AM.
Tom, are you here with us? Who's here? Who needs help? I heard help us again. Well, they're over there. Hang on. What is your name? Steve. What's going on? heard that's me.
Over here.
Playback.
To this one, right here.
Scanning.
Right here.
FM.
Come to this one. Right here.
Scanning. AM.
Tom, did you live here? Hey, Bill, Vicky. What time is it there in Australia? Thanks for joining. Sound like it said witch. Who's a witch? (2:45 p.m.) So almost 11 p.m. Eastern time here in Lancaster, Ohio. Hello, I heard that. It's definitely not hot here, Vicky. We are in the Fairfield County Infirmary, and it's probably about 30 degrees. If not, it might actually be in the high 20s. Do you think this box is sorcery? Do you think this box is not a good thing? If you get close to this box, it can help you talk to us and communicate to us. Are there any women here with us? You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear you. You need to get closer, please. Talking about right here. Is there a lady here with us? It's weird because when I'm looking at it through Facebook Live, I can see it more. I can almost see like lips here, and like a mouth, or I mean a nose. That's the bottom of her face. Well, we need to get our other box out, I think. This thing's not, it's making some noise, but. It's kind of busy. What do you guys got going on over there?
Well, the millimeter got drained,
Really?
and the REM pod was going on, and it's not going on now.
Well, the weird thing was, is the REM pod got drained, but it was still working. I couldn't get it to turn on.
The millimeter.
Yeah.
Really?
The millimeter went off, but the REM stayed working.
Yeah.
It was really strange. This was starting to affect my neck up here. I feel like pressure pushing down.
You're not allowed to mess with Jenna that way.
Yeah, are you messing with Jenna's neck? That's not appropriate. Is there an Emily here with us?
I don't see that. I saw the flash.
If there's an Emily here with us, can you make yourself known by maybe touching one of these objects, these lights? They won't hurt you, but they will light up. You may see them light up. They'll light up for us and let us know that we are interacting with you. So this is an old infirmary. It was built in the early 1800s.
1828 to be exact.
1828 is what it started with. And it was originally designed for people that had no place else to go. It was actually called a poorhouse originally. And then it kind of took on more of a role of helping people with physical ailments and mental issues, things like that. So it kind of became more of the hospital infirmary. And I believe what I read was they didn't even have electricity in here until like the 1950s. So it was here over 100 years without any kind of electricity. And so for Vicky, you kind of, with you just joining now, there was there's chains on the walls. The chains are those aren't the original chains, but the mounts that you see, these are original. So if I go around this room, you'll notice that there are these mounts. And they used to, when what I understand is some of the mental patients that had lots of issues and they couldn't keep them quiet. They didn't know how to, whatever medicines or whatever they didn't have available in that day and age. They literally would just bring them up here to this room and they would chain them up and just let them hang up here until they wore themselves out.
Their future selves and their current selves all in the same hallway when they were doing their episode at Madison for that. So I believe it.
We've got an international crowd. We got Australia, we got Sweden, we've got New York, Ohio. It's one big happy international family. That's the way it should be.
Also, for your little information, when Kimmel was here doing his Resident Undead episode, they told him that the jail cell that's downstairs was still used in the 2000s for people that were mentally ill.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they kept people here that late.
Well, it wasn't. It was when it was the health department, and I'm going to assume that it had to do with the fact that we don't have very many beds for people who have mental issues that get pink slipped in the county.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume it had something to do with that, since this was the health department and all kinds of stuff.
Gotcha.
That was weird.
You guys been back in? You haven't been back in here yet. Huh? It's like one of the older parts of the building through here. Some of the original wallpaper.
That room back there was the children's orphanage.
This was the orphanage. So this was the children's.
Until they built the orphanage in the county in like 1898. Yeah. Well, there were also females that were dropped off by their husband because they didn't have them or their kids anymore.
Does anybody want to play? We have some toys. We have some toys you can play with. But you have to come with us. You have to follow us around for a bit. Criss, criss, kringle. Tingle-ling-a-ling. Was it mine?
No, it was Ryan. From Paranormal Quest. He hit his head 6 times throughout the entire night, 3 times when we were doing our.
But isn't he like really tall? Didn't they say he was, or were they kidding?
Oh no, he's really tall, and I told him.
But they say he was like 6'7" or something.
Yeah, something like that. Every single time I told him, I said, watch your head. And he hit his head 3 times throughout our tour. And then Dave said he hit it 3 more times during their investigation.
I feel like
I know one video we watched on he hit his head.
I feel like
Yes.
if you're 6'7", you're
Yes.
gonna have that problem a lot.
But when you're right behind somebody who literally just told you, like, wash your head.
Ooh, excuse me.
Don't do that.
I know.
Yes, but I think that's from
Downstairs.
yeah.
It's a draft, it's not.
Because there's usually a draft that we feel right through here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, what side is it on? Is this the fucked up ceiling?
Yes.
No depth perception at all. And his
You okay? You need a better light?
Kinda. And limbo. Perfect.
Hello, can you go?
Not too low, please. What? You keep staring. You can't see them. What'd you do?
Making sure it's still shut. I couldn't tell.
Oh, that. You're close on us. Yeah, no, we last time I heard.
Really? What's my friend?
Oh, the jail cell?
I was like, ah, same. Again, you came with us.
Did you take us up on our offer to play?
Can you roll that ball to us? See it down there?
No.
Roller is. Can you see it? You want to play kickball? Give it a little kick. I'll kick it back to you. Ooh.
There's a little flashy ball. You want to try that? Give that a little touch. See if you can make that move or light up. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Appreciate that. Something's definitely setting it off. Come on.
Can you give us a kickball down there? Go, Scott. Kick that ball to me. See it down there? Huh? Right leg. There's those big white and black splotches we were talking about.
Right.
See that ball right down there? Give it a little kick.
Kick it.
What's up, everybody? We're at the Fairfield County Infirmary. I am with Jenna and Scot. I invited them to come chill with us for the night. We've played some Christmas music, and it has helped some of the activity. We were already getting a little bit of activity before that. But this REM pod right here was going off. So, as soon as Scott walked over by it, it stopped.
Kick that ball towards Scott. Good. Give him a good kick.
You make it move?
We can't see if it does. Thank you.
Can you make the ball move?
We'll try not to disturb you.
Somebody sleeping? Apologies, we invited the children to come out and play.
Don't get the moon. The full moon is right here. Down here. Oh, the kids. Probably.
Can you touch one of these lights? Make things light up? That didn't just move, did it?
Maybe they don't like that big bright light.
How will they find me otherwise?
I'm sure
I
they
will
can find you
say-
on Jupiter.
How will Santa find us?
Santa could find you on Jupiter with that sun.
No.
I don't know.
Candy. You want some candy?
Ooh, I want some candy.
Here, bud. You want it?
Piece of candy.
Give me that candy. So once again, this is Jenna and Scot Investigate. I'm Scott. The other person here, that's Jenna. So we are up at the Fairfield County Infirmary, doing an investigation with our friend patients who invited us up here. She's one of the volunteers that works up here. So we've been kind of perusing the place, taking it kind of slow. We've gotten some things on the voice box, on the ghost box. It's been relatively quiet though.
Do you want us to play some more Christmas music?
Yeah,
Sure, Jenna will play some Christmas music for you.
do you want to have a party, some kind of festival party to celebrate the holiday? Do you like the holidays?
The rest of us. Hold on, let Miss Jenna find her phone.
It's the holiday season.
So, like I said, we are Infirmary. Hi, Liz.
Why is my monster with it?
Few of us decided to play some Christmas music tonight, so I invited Jenna and Scott to come and have fun and enjoy it with
Don't
us.
mess with my hair.
I have a cat ball right there. There's a REM pod and a cat ball up that way. We're just gonna walk around. Jenna's about to play.
That's not good.
Mm.
How about this one? Back to this one. Here we go.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on,
Well then.
Well, did you change the music? Well, okay.
You change it?
Feel free. What just happened? It changed the music.
What?
I guess it didn't. I mean, it's like changed the album and everything. Okay. Okay. Have at it.
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle. Yeah, we're just walking around Fairfield County Infirmary.
Oh, look at that little down there.
Hmm?
What's all down there?
Nothing. I don't know.
Is it rolling?
No, it's not anything. Sorry guys, I gotta check my battery here. So, yeah, some weird angles.
Time of the year.
Why can't I get my... Ooh. Spinning everybody around here. You spin me right round, baby, right round. can't find.
Alright, I'm gonna move this REM pod, okay?
Oh, here we go. That's what I needed.
Let's move it
Okay, battery's almost.
right.
Doesn't that sound weird?
What? That's not the right version, I don't think. Or is it?
Sounds like there's something in the background. You hear all that?
Yeah.
That could be a live version.
No. It's, what's it say right here?
Classic fireplace music?
Beautiful background classic. But yeah, that's weird.
And it changes.
Sorry, Dora, I didn't mean to make you sick. I was trying to check my battery. I'm gonna have to charge up soon. Yeah, the phone battery's fine. I just got a battery pack I run it off of. That way it doesn't.
You just feel something? Is that why you lean back?
I kind of got a little pushed in.
You got pushed.
That's just a little lean back your leg.
Like, hi, I'm here.
Can you make this go off? Just like this?
Can you change the song again?
Can you do that again?
I say, because I went like this, and it should have only done the one, and it ended up doing two. It should have gone off by now.
Yeah.
Is it a new battery?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know once the batteries start getting low on them, they get all weird.
Hi, Sebastian. I miss you, buddy.
Wait for school to start again. That's where I'm gonna be sleeping later. Just gonna come in here and take a little nap. Put the live feed on me so you guys can watch while we sleep. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, we're sitting here just playing Christmas music, letting them enjoy the Christmas music. Hi, Holly.
Well, that's interesting.
Walking around the building and playing some Christmas
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay.
and let them enjoy it. When we played it down on the second floor near the kids' room, the kids really had a lot of fun.
Oh, there's Mary.
Very bubbly. Holly, I can't wait till you get in here. You're gonna love this building.
Did you like that?
Hi, Justin.
I think that's hers.
So delightful.
Fire would be nice.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Doesn't all shine so sloppy. Because Dory got 20 inches in New York. But since she's got no place to go, she can watch us on the Facebook Live. Love me so.
Right here in front of, right behind Jenna is the jail cell. And it's amazing to be able to be in this building as much as I'm in this building. And an old elevator. Literally goes all the way down to the first floor, and right now we're on the third floor. wrong jail cell, isn't he?
I'm in the wrong one?
Yep, and a woman's.
Oh, is it?
That might be why they shut it on you.
It could be, they just like scurried him out and shut it right behind.
Sorry. I'll close it back. We don't want to let these women out.
I'm gonna see here footage later because we had the room pod and stuff going off, and it was just amazing.
Jingle bells, jingle away. My mind goes to the Christmas Story version of that song.
Jenna, cat ball was off.
What?
Cat ball was off.
Turned off?
Yes.
Oh, I did that. I'm sorry. That was me.
Oh.
I picked it up thinking it was mine, and I remember pushing the button. That was bad. Sorry. Debunked.
Scott is the problem.
Debunked.
Scott
That
is
was
the
me.
problem.
That was me.
He just messed. with
Because I
the
picked
cat.
it up thinking it was mine and realized it wasn't, but I did push the button.
Don't go in there. That's not your room to go into.
Huh? What'd you say?
Where'd that come from?
What?
That's not your room to go into. Don't go in there.
What do you mean that's not my
I
room?
don't know. Just don't do it. That just came through me. I don't know what it was. That's not your room
Something
to go in.
that-
Just let it be. It's
Something
not your
didn't want
room.
us going at me or just anybody?
It's probably the angry man who doesn't like
That's not
people
your
going
room
in
to go
his
into.
area.
All right, I'll
Whatever
respect.
that means. That's what he said.
So the angry man doesn't want me in that room,
It's his room. It's your room.
Holly from the old Licking County Jail said stop being a problem.
huh? Yeah, well,
I'm so high-fiving her right
been a
now.
been a
Says
problem.
high five.
Been a problem all my life, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was weird. Never had one come flip through me.
Yeah, because you just kind of said something. It was just kind of what? It was very out of context. Is to ride. Hey.
One thing that sucks is I will not go in this room. Holly high fived you.
Oh, yes.
She actually did a high five in the room.
That's my house. Yeah, that's his room.
Yeah, he doesn't like anybody going in his room.
He's already bothered. Just stare at it.
And of course Scott wants to go in it.
Oh, yeah, I do. I mean, that's like, whatever you do, don't touch this.
No, don't go in there. It's not yours to go in.
Let's go to the men's side. So the side that has the jail cell door on it is the woman's side.
Okay, where's our cat ball?
I got it in my pocket.
Mine's
was
my
laying there?
pocket.
Yeah, I got it.
So we got all the cat balls?
Yeah.
Holly says, "Go, Scott. I need to see what happens." So she wants you to go with that room.
I'm your Huckleberry, and that's just my game.
But we think this is the room that might have been the men's one because it's got the same door as the
It's
female
really
one.
askew.
Mhm.
Right. We can't get into it right now though because from when the roof was falling down, there was a lot of damage, so it is closed off until we fix that. But this area, the bathroom is on the third floor.
Oh, that one was all the way back to I'm fucking back.
Yeah.
Or boo for Egypt, I'm sorry. My language. This chair.
That's not me. FYI, everybody, that is not me.
Oh, please don't bless underneath my ass. Alright. Oh, look at here.
Do you want your privacy in here? Did we come in while you were doing something?
So this room wasn't originally a bathroom. It was originally a room. It was made into a bathroom when the health department came in.
Okay.
Holly, did you see that or did you miss out? But I think there's a man who lives back there who doesn't particularly like people going back there.
Oh, is that true?
Yep.
Is that paper towel back there, Martha?
I don't know. I can't tell.
I can't see anymore.
Well, look at it now, Holly.
So do more lights come on as it gets stronger? How does that work?
Yeah, as it gets closer, more lights will come on.
Something's too bright. What's the green one signify? Is it
It's just so.
is it EMF or is that temperature?
No, it's just when it's close to the antenna. I mean, something's touching the antenna right now. We're just barely touching the antenna.
Can you let go of the antenna for us? See what it's doing? I'm gonna walk in there unless you let go of the antenna.
That's not nice.
Because I want to walk in there in that room and see what's up in there. Can I go in there? Are you okay with that?
I don't think he is. I think my head hurt and my stomach.
He does that to me too.
Yeah.
You need to step away. I'll tell you what. You step away from that antenna, then I won't go in there. I'll step away. We'll do a mutual thing. How's that sound?
Oh, it was like music.
Do you not like Christmas music?
Gosh darn it. Is that better?
She turned it off.
Can you let go of that, please?
Are you a mean one, Mr. Grinch?
Can you step back, please? Just for a second. Nope. If you step back, I won't let him go in there.
Unless it's the battery acting up.
Mm-mm.
It may have drained the battery.
No, it would, all the lights would come on for a drain, and then it would go off. Do you care if he comes in there then?
Try it. See what he does.
Coming in. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm being told by women to do something. Is this your room? I'm gonna leave now.
Alright, well, I'm gonna reset this
Yeah,
since you're
I wanna
not wanting to leave it alone.
reset it and let's try it again and see if it's still triggering.
Alright, now you can mess with it again.
Wow.
So you watched me reset that, right, Holly? Now it's just doing the light. It's messing with the temperature now, too.
Well, that's something.
Hi, Felicia. Welcome to my live feed of the Fairfield County Infirmary. But yeah, see, Holly, you saw me reset that, and then I said as soon as I sat down, I said, go ahead and play with it again, and it turned right on. Can you back away from it? No, Holly, there is no heat in this entire building.
No, it's not.
The only place that we have heat is little electric heaters in base camp. I know, I saw that, Felicia. Thank you for noticing it. I'll have to review it later, too.
Why is it keeping us in here?
I don't know.
Was it what?
It's doing it on purpose to keep us in here for some reason.
Why do you want us to stay in here? We're
What do
gonna.
you want us in here for?
Did you hear that? I did.
We're gonna go ahead and leave unless you stop touching that.
Either light up all the colors or leave it alone. Please.
It like dims out real quick and then comes right back in. See?
Mhm.
Get closer to
Let's,
the REM pod.
Let's all three of us walk out of here and see what happens with it.
Alright, we're leaving. Bye.
We're taking off.
Alright, we're leaving. Go ahead, Jenna. I'm going. We're leaving, okay? See ya.
It was cold rush right past.
Yeah, right through there it was a lot considerably colder, but I mean,
It is a tile floor, Jenna. Not Jenna, jeez. Holly. But it stopped beeping as soon as we walked out of the area. So that's what's really cool.
so let's do this for a minute just to rule out that it's not one of our cameras or something weird. I'm gonna set you guys on the floor. Can you see that? I don't know if I can even...
It's not even focused.
Yeah, it's not, is it? That's weird.
No.
Yeah. Well, it's going off again.
Yeah, so it's not our cameras.
Okay. I was gonna see if it was...
So it's going off again. I don't know if you guys can see it because my camera's now not focusing either. But I'm sure you guys can probably hear it. Can you light up the colors? Not just the green one. Can we see the yellow one or the blue one, please? You wanna know what's really cool is? It's keeping the green and the red on there, like Christmas colors.
Mm-hmm. Are those your favorite colors?
My camera keeps trying to focus.
Yeah, it's probably getting cold. It's very cold right through here because there's not as much stuff there because you got windows and everything. But it's
Well, the
like
windows have protectiveness over them,
say it's been...
or else it'd be like 20 times colder.
So it drew us back in, so it got like
Move that light real quick. Oh, it just did the yellow. It's doing the yellow now.
What were you looking at the window?
The light's on down there. In the morgue. Did you turn the light on down there?
No?
Cause that's the morgue right there. Like through that window right there.
Yeah.
Like if you take your light away, you see where that light's on right there?
Yeah.
That's back to the morgue back there.
I don't believe I did. I don't think I made it down that far.
What are you
Hey.
doing?
Are you making it all different colors now? Thank you for making it the yellow.
But can you stop it now? So you can show us you have control over it?
Ooh, are we doing a rhythm?
That's what it sounds like. Sounds like a heartbeat.
No, it's doing yellow and green.
That sounds like a heartbeat. Like a heartbeat machine? Like how they work?
Not nice draining it. What are you gonna drain it for? Then you can't play with it anymore.
Hey, stop trying to drain it.
Drained it. No, what are you gonna do? You broke your toy.
No, it's still going yellow.
My stomach. That scared me too.
I wasn't sure if it was a stomach, ass, a pipe, or what you did.
Something in between. Something sounded kind of vicious, didn't it? It sounded. I hope I didn't hear that
Oh,
on
I'm
camera.
sorry. Did he scare you with his tummy?
It scares me sometimes too.
Try living with him. He's lucky he's cute. He could.
It's dead.
Mm-hmm. Well, I knew that was gonna happen. You broke your toy.
Look, Holly, it's dead. Can't even touch it now. And these were new batteries. Like, it's dead. Well, thank you for killing the toy. Guess we'll go put new batteries in the toy.
Give it a shot, yeah.
So why are the lights on the morgue, and why are we trying to keep them here?
I don't know if it looks like the morgue. Like, that's what it looks like down there. Or is that the light for the?
Or is that the other side where the break room?
That's no, because the break room is It's over there. I don't know. It's just really weird. We'll figure it out.
All right, yeah, let's
Yeah, right?
get back to base. I need to switch batteries out too.
Everybody needs batteries.
We need to recharge.
Thank you for playing with us.
I need to warm up a bit. I'm starting to get chilly. All right, guys, we're gonna head to base camp and switch out some batteries and stay on here, but because that's the most exciting part of the show, right?
I have my key ball in my
Got
pocket.
everything?
I was just making sure the door was still shut.
Wonder if is this where the doll room and stuff is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Down
one more.
Yeah.
So that, I bet you that battery's probably out
Yeah.
because it's usually only gets about.
Oh, it is.
Is that the base camp?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the base camp.
What? Yeah, I don't think I saw those last night.
But, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, got a little.
For Christmas tree set up for the people who live here, spirits who live here. Let's see if this room pod is still working. Yep. This one's still working.
Back here and see if this one.
Okay.
My battery's still on. I doubt it.
We're gonna get going.
You on? We did. We did. Okay. Let's make sure. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's what heat feels like.
Alright, y'all, the chain's not moving now.
Huh?
The chain's not moving
It's
now?
not moving.
That's crazy.
You guys will change the batteries out. Somebody stole your battery.
Sucks is I don't have any 9 volts. I haven't bought any.
Take one of those. I got some in there, camera.
I already put one in the one piece of equipment that I had that they drained.
Alright. They just drained out all of
Yeah. She
still
has
hasn't
that
shown
problem
up.
all the time.
It hasn't.
Still hasn't shown
This
up.
is the first picture she took.
It just turned white.
Yeah. And then right after that, I
Took these.
took this one and then this one.
This one has something whitish here, and I'm wondering if it was here and it ran. Because it's not there. Somebody else's call. Where's my? Oh, my side started hurting up there. I was just playing with that. It almost felt like the guy from the room that said that. I don't even know what he said now. That he didn't want us in there.
Yeah, don't go in there. Something
Like,
that.
you're gonna bug me, I'm gonna watch what I'm gonna do. That's kind of what that felt like.
What's crazy is I think it's 2 different guys.
Might be. It was 2 different areas, but it felt like the same attitude.
Alright, now we're good. Wow. I'm so excited to get it to my computer tower and set those monitors up and everything.
Oh, is that what he brought you?
Yeah, he didn't need them anymore, and mostly when I get my own house, but here soon I'm gonna set up my spare bedroom that I have in my apartment.
Uh-huh.
As like a office space, and I'm going to use a desktop computer for all my editing and stuff instead of a laptop.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wanted to get a MacBook, like a desktop MacBook, but those are expensive, and so I will just get what I can because I can put Adobe Premiere on a regular old computer too.
Mhm. So why isn't that chain moving now?
I don't know. I don't know why the chain's not moving. Oh, goodness. So we're going to sit here and warm up a bit because it is cold out here. I don't even know what the temperature is anymore.
Well, I was gonna say turn on my room, but you can't. There's a thermometer in one of the things.
Here. I'm talking about just in general, like outside right now.
Or in here.
It's 29 degrees outside.
Ooh,
right
29 degrees.
now. That's
That's
outside.
outside. It's probably, so it's a little bit better in here.
I
There you
wanted
go.
to send you up there by yourself to see if that chain moves.
I know you're wanting to play with it, so there you go.
I heard thank you. Did you hear that? Just thank you.
We can turn the spirit box on.
Oh, we told him. I just want to know where that
Oh, goodness. So
chain is. There something when you're walking up there that makes the wall move, maybe?
yeah, I think it's
Ever
more.
so slightly?
I think it's more environmental than anything else.
Because it's not moving right now.
Yeah, I think it's more environmental than anything else.
Back up. You're too close. What's up?
I don't know. They're talking though.
They were talking. I think at one time we had this thing going. There was a whole conversation going on in Spanish, back and forth. It was like, okay,
Hey,
I heard hey.
did you by chance see when Madison did their Halloween special, pretty much, where they had a bunch of like their own teens walking around for Halloween?
I don't know.
They were using the Phasma box.
Their pod's going off. Their pod's going on upstairs.
It is. Oh,
Oh,
did
and
you
then
see
something
that?
just
Wow.
went like through there.
Yeah.
Did you see that? It's still playing with it.
It's totally triggering
Can
that.
you guys see it on the live?
That totally triggered that. Would you just talk about the one big screen?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, I kept seeing something moving around.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Something's triggering it for sure.
Oh, did you see that?
Mm-hmm. There was something.
That's crazy.
I was just trying to see the chain. I was
It's still going off, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's the baseline right now.
It's playing with it though.
That was loud.
Yeah.
Funny.
Oh, that's weird.
Sorry.
Oh, it's gone up again. What's my?
Oh, is that your camera? Is it going good?
Yep, battery's drained. It's done.
So I don't know if you guys can see this, but the REM pod in the upstairs, what they call the dungeon area, has been going off for like the last few minutes.
It's not time right
Nobody's
now.
up there.
It's just
Jenna and I
flashing on
and patients are down here on the second floor, and that's on the 4th floor. So that's pretty wild.
Excuse me.
But we're in the middle of switching out batteries and stuff, so this is the halftime of the show.
Mine's not being that.
I'll set this back down by doing my thing.
Hi. Well, that was instant. I'm good. How are you? Here.
That's the second time we've had that.
How are you Friday? I need your water, man. Light it up. Talk to me. Oh, just a nice pee. Oh, tip me that I have to pee. Pee. Ha!
Alright.
Thanks. Making fun of me. I was peeing with your leg cream. Yeah, live. I'm in my total run of pee.
Who's upstairs turning the REM pod off and on? We are. Here.
Can you do it again? Can you touch those lights again and make those go off so we can see it? Try it again. The lights by the chains.
Light it.
Yes, light it up. See if you can light it up, please.
I can. Yeah. The light.
Don't wait. Thanks.
How's the music station?
Yeah. Catching the upper band. Oh, goodness. Sit down.
A little frosty. You okay?
Her.
Hi. Oops. Shoot. I got it. Put the white one go. Bring them both.
Here.
Here.
Help. What do you need help with?
Something new.
I heard that. What is it? Potty mouth? No.
Is that what it said? Did it say fuck? Okay.
I don't allow that. Chris, make them
It just
stop.
said it again.
Yeah.
Potty mouth. Stop.
Stop arguing.
Lick.
Lit.
I heard lick or lit.
I,
Hi. Did you turn off my recorder or my camera?
we turn it back on?
Can you turn it back on, please?
Get down.
You guys want to dance?
What?
Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down to my baby. You're so light, are you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go till at midnight and then stop and we'll pick something back up.
So the whole world taught me about when you heard me talking about having to go pee.
Yes, Deb.
That's
And about them
fantastic.
saying pee back to you.
That's even better.
Yeah, Jenna said she had to go to the bathroom and ghost box said pee. That was still Deb?
Can you turn that camera back on for me, please?
Touch that box.
I did.
You're so disgusting. Why, because I had to pee? You
Hey
used
Dory,
to pee?
welcome back. We're all just trying to warm up. It's like
Talking basically about me
like
peeing.
27, 28 degrees in here. So we're taking a moment to refuel and watching the video cameras we had set up there in the fourth floor dungeon area. The REM pod was going off by itself, and we had the ghost box going.
Can you all turn this one back on,
And
please?
we were asking who was doing that, and the ghost box kept saying we were. We're trying to see if they will do it again.
Freak. Who's a freak?
Touch the lights. Touch the lights and make them go off again, please.
Upstairs, those lights. Can you move that chain
I don't know
upstairs?
You've been on here plenty. I don't expect you to hang on the whole time. There's a lot of dead
We
air.
went to Hales Bar Dam. Is that what it was called?
Hales Bar Dam, yeah.
And one of the people we were with pissed off one of the ghosts. Was disrespectful. So I yelled at him, and then we went somewhere else. And I came back and I sat down, and it took my chair with me in it and started shaking my chair really hard. Like,
She looked at me and she goes, Scott, what's going on with this chair? I looked over, and the chair was like going bop, 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 bop. And she was like sitting in it, freaking
It,
out.
like,
She had a look of
tilted
terror in
forward.
her eyes.
I couldn't get out. It was like something pulled me in it. I was like, I can't get out. It was terrifying. And that's the only time I was really scared. It was like, because I couldn't get out of the chair and it was moving.
When?
Over the summer. That's when. I want to see. This chair's not moving.
Ed.
There's an Eddie here, or an Edward.
Shutter's full.
That's in our backyard. Hi, Ed. How are you? What's that up against the wall?
Holy crap! My phone just went from 21% to 8%.
Where?
The cold will do that for sure on batteries.
Mine's pretty low. It's only 11:50. I thought it was so much later.
Dory said she had a bed shaker at her mom's house.
Ooh, I don't like the shaky furniture.
I know. But yeah, when we were at Hales Bar. We still, I think we got that on my camera, my body cam. We need to look at that.
My body camera too.
Because that's the only time I've ever seen Jenna freaked out about something. She looked over me with this look like, what is going on? I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, it's not me.
I couldn't get out of the chair.
Oh.
Will you give me the dark chocolate? Okay, it's back on. Thank you for turning the camera back on.
They come out of it,
Scott, will you plug my phone in over there for me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Ooh, some almonds. They're like seriously coated, man.
No, I need to pee.
Did you say? Don't say bad words.
Fall back.
Yeah, when you start messing with poltergeist stuff, that's a whole other thing.
Bye.
Hello.
I mean, it's all about respecting the private space.
So at one point, right before you sat down here with the sun,
Yeah.
This
Oh, is that
thing-
where I was at?
yeah.
Okay.
So this thing came down the wall, and then it came around through here, and it was standing right here.
Well, I was sitting on top of the steps.
And then you come down, and then you lit it up with the sun, and we couldn't see anything anymore. I was like, well, either Scott's in there or it goes.
Huh. Well, I told him to gather around.
Well, you blinded it. We gotta do something that is too bright. That's way too bright. You come into a room, you blind me.
Well, I got an orange filter I can put on it to make it warmer, and then I can lower it down.
Yeah, it's just too bright. Because you're sitting in the dark room.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Hello there.
If you're sitting in a dark room and you come in with that, it's
Yeah.
blinding. Like, I can't see.
Yeah, we got to figure out a.
Like, trigger my headache. Kind of blinding. Oh, we still have to watch the GoPro.
Yeah.
We have no idea what's happened in that room all night.
Mm-hmm.
No way. Oh, okay.
Did you get it?
I thought it was. Hey. I heard Chris kicking.
Oh, so that poltergeist hung around for a while, huh? Did it to her parents too.
Oh, no kidding.
Uh huh.
I don't like that stuff. So when they go home.
Hmm.
So when do you want to go home?
It's up to you. How you feeling?
No, it hurts. I mean, I can sit down here for a little bit and watch the cameras.
Well, I mean, we've been on live since 8 o'clock. It'll be 4 hours.
That's a long line.
Yeah. Next time we'll have to do more experiment stuff.
Well,
Less filler.
the EVP thing we have to talk about because every time we try to
Yeah.
say EVP, you're talking.
Well, that's the thing on the EVPs. I need to be quiet so that people can hear what's going on. It's a process.
Uh-huh.
It's a process. We grow. We learn. We live and love.
Well, what? What? What is
What's
that?
that?
Oh no.
Oh, it's a new voice and everything. Not yet. Mr. James, I'm looking for you. Mr. James?
You might not be on. Mr. James. Hello there, Mr. James. Oh, I think live videos you can only do for so many hours anyways. Because it just came up and said I had a limit of like 5 minutes.
You have to go.
So that must be like, because I've been on live for 4 hours.
Yeah, but in a 24-hour period, or is it?
I think it's just basically
I
how.
think you can restart right now.
Yeah, I think you just can't go more than 4 hours.
Mr. James?
So we'll let this one run out. It'll run out probably about midnight, and then we'll probably come back on for a bit. We might just walk around and see what we can take in. What?
Did you see it? Oh shit! Nobody saw it. I hope you guys saw it. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, the reflection's kind of bad on that.
Oh, that sucks. Something I said that came up through the wall just came through there again. It's definitely got a face.
Or a resemblance of a.
Oh wow. Dory says that spirit came home with a backpack and guitar her dad found in the woods.
Why would you bring a backpack and a guitar you found in the woods home?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what kind of guitar it was.
You let that be.
I mean, granted, knowing what I know about spirits and stuff, I'd probably leave it. But man, if it was like a badass guitar, you'd like, you know.
So in other words, if you knew the fact that there's a very, really nice
I mean, it could be like
guitar,
it could be like Eddie Van Halen's guitar for all you know. I mean, you just never know.
I would leave it in the woods.
There's a really nice car in our woods.
Yeah, I mean, you have to ask yourself why it was
Leave
in
it
there.
Oh,
Thing's
it's
prob-
staying because it's not technically on our property; it's on somebody else's.
Its name's probably freaking Christine.
It's got bullet
Oh.
holes riddled in it.
Her dad was a game warden,
Oh yeah.
so part of his job was to pull
Her
that
dad
stuff.
has a statue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mr. James, are you there?
It's doing the rotary phone again.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
How you doing?
heard that.
What's wrong? Your back hurts. Your back's down. Yes? Have you been down to the infirmary?
did you go see the doctor? That was loud because it lit up all red on the LED.
Have you been to see the doctor? What?
See the doctor. Tell you the cure.
What the doctor say?
Is what it's saying.
All right, guys. Apparently,
Step back a little bit.
you can do 4 hours on a Facebook live feed before they kick you off. Then you have to start back over. I don't think I've ever done a 4-hour live feed, so it's news to me.
Back up.
So we're gonna drop off here before it cuts us off. Oh, cut me off. But wanted to say, well, now like we got more people now than we had earlier. It's
Gonna
like
have to turn it back on.
I know it's like round 2, right? It was starting to get low because I mean, and now
That says Scott.
huh? Did it say Scott? Hello there. So we are going to cut off here. Probably start another one back up here. Yeah, it's got 57 seconds to end. So this is Scott with Jenna and Scot Investigate. And if I surround you guys can wave and say hi. So that's Patience. She was gracious to invite us here. And Jenna. And we will be back here in a bit. So stick around. Appreciate everybody that's come on board and watched it. It's been a pretty cool night. It's been a long time since we've done something this long. It keeps saying my name, doesn't it? So we'll get back on here in a bit. Thanks. Take care. Love y'all. Take care.